Hello everyone, welcome. So it is the Deinion Fields week. Very large centaurs this week. Pretty much all of them, or at least the ones in Deinion Fields, all have 50% this week. They all hit pretty hard. Quite a few combinations out there as far as with the new troops, as well as people just spamming all of the Astral Spirits. So let's just get into it then and see what we can mess around with. We still have this battle just sitting here. So let's see, which one was I using earlier, which ended up working out the best? Probably the one with Hero. But I will be switching it up, trying to see what else we can build out of Artema. Pretty sure there's quite a few. Going to be doing some Orion Skull spam as well, simply because with 50%, he's just absolutely amazing. So we're going to be messing with that as well. Hello, Bridget. Hello, Kevin. Hello, JZG. Welcome. You're annoyed that you can't buy the Eternal Flame. For some reason, the bundle has the Celestial Staff instead. That seems very odd. Eternal Flame used to be the best weapon in the game, but then they nerfed it. In its current state, it's not really that big a deal if you have it or not, but I know you have been trying to collect them. So that's a little bit weird. Have you sent a support ticket yet? Because they might fix it. If you let them know about it, they might not even know at the current moment that it's even broken. So right here, we'll go for a very big hit. How much is that? Wow, 57 each. That is not too bad. Though against another kind of mirror team, that's not going to work out too well. Mainly because they already have so much HP that our little bit of damage isn't really going to be doing much. Also, this new Dispel thing isn't really too good unless they actually have something to dispel. Otherwise, she's kind of just in the way for the most part. But getting another tap again. Get those two really big hits. The final two are going to get hit off by our weapon right there. Then I was going to say we could just Herd Master. Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, we did end up disabling the one. So, but our front line is about to die. There's no way to really get around that kind of big hit. We will throw just down the skull. Skulls, even on these other ones, do hit pretty hard. And we did not end up getting another one. We'll just have to dispel again, try getting that last little bit of our magic. Go for a skull, I guess. We do actually hit 2 skulls in a row. Can we do 3 against 40% agile? Or 40% dodge? I keep calling it agile. I don't know why. The dexterous trait on that one new troop. But yeah, definitely need to mess around to see what we can do. I'm probably going to go mess around with Orion after this too. I really want to see what we can do with skull spam. I know last time he had 50%, he was pretty devastating. And we have a couple of new options now too, like Sakima and a few others out there. Hello, Chris. Welcome. Hello, Amanda. Hello, Henny. Hello, Dinos Gavroor. Welcome. Let's see. You see now why you play the 4x speed. So fun for Explore and PvP. Your eyes got used to it. Yeah, I'm not even on 4x speed right now either. It's only 2x. 2x is definitely quite manageable. You get used to it pretty quick. 4x I can still see being a little bit over the top. But let's go and build a Orion team from scratch. I really want to see what we can do out of this real quick. Even if it's just Orion Bone Dragon. Because he does have a 75% chance to do true damage. So essentially what we're going to be doing is hope we hit true damage and just spam it out with all of the skull spam. Actually, we might be better off with Keeper Souls or something. I'm going to go Stargazer for sure. Just to make sure it will go up to a one-shot range. That is, how much of a buff? Wow. 30 attack plus boost ratio 4-1. Though that's a pretty small boost ratio. Probably make it 3-1. But let's go, and what else are we missing? We're missing quite a bit. We need a blue and we need a red. You know what that means? There. Oh wait, never mind. Why did I think she was blue-red? Well, she still has the convert we need. But that won't really work out. Why did I think she was blue-red? What will we do here for blue-red? I guess we could use a Crimson Bat in second slot, just in case the Orion dies. So we have something that still works amazingly off of skulls. So we will get that in. Could even do a Draculus there instead. But we'll go with the bat. Higher skull damage. And switch up the banner to just a standard brown-purple to rush up the Bone Dragon. Unfortunately, he can't function as good as he used to, but it should still work out. We could even go with, you know what? Let me get rid of Bone Dragon. A little bit of a weird pick, but let me go do Aurora. If I can figure out how to spell it. There it is. Queen Aurora. I should probably just type in Queen every single time. That definitely doubles up on a lot of different manas, but this will help get our Bone Dragon up very, very, very quick. Might even just go a double purple. Let's see. How much mana would that be if I did do that? That would only be a +3, which would be 9, 9, 6. Oh yeah, double purple would be enough for full mana then. So yeah, let's actually go double purple then. And the brown will just be a backup, and really just any of the other colors. So let's go do this, see how big of a Orion we can really get going here. So essentially what we'll do is buff from turn 1, and then we basically just one-shot all of our skulls. There we go. And that is exactly what it's supposed to do. So good thing it's already functioning. And then we just get Bone Dragon, throw that down, true shot, dead. Okay, yeah, so that's how that works. Yeah, that's pretty much how I thought it would go. That is quite interesting. This reminds me of when True Shot used to be 100%. I wish it still was. No, I kind of don't. It was way too broken. And as you can see, that battle was pretty much why it was way too broken. Okay, so let's just move around and go get our blue drop. And just put it in. Even if it gives the HP, that's going to make almost no difference whatsoever. We just kill it out. And a little bit short on the Bone Dragon, and I do not have a way to get it for free, so I guess we're going to waste our turn to get that up. Then we'll just toss the Bone Dragon, and then hopefully just win. Ah, we didn't hit True Shot. Come on, where's that 100%? Yeah, I guess we'll just go for a Skull. Doesn't even matter if we True Shotted there, and we didn't. Wow. Not much we can really do here. I guess we'll just take a purple into another purple. There goes Mercy. Never mind. We're not taking another purple. That is not happening now. I guess we'll go for the brown Surge. He'll get some red. As long as he doesn't freeze Orion, we're fine. Okay, good. And the other one didn't do anything, so we'll throw this down, and that should be match. And that's match. There we go. Good evening, Steve. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, this is what Orion is this week. He is going to be very excessively annoying in Guild Wars. I should probably switch up my Guild War team into something Orion related. Actually, let me go switch my defend team right now. Let's go make something absolutely 100% ridiculous for Orion as our defend team. The only problem with this is, what if they entangle, though? I'm not going to care. Let's see, Orion. Actually, I might go with the exact same thing I just did as my normal team for my defend team. The only problem is Stargazer won't know to do the buff correctly. Let's see. We'll go Orion, Bone Dragon still. Queen Aurora. I don't know. I need to go something really strong that they're not going to be expecting. What would we need to cover the rest of the colors here? We would need a blue-red. I guess I would just have to go Crimson Bat then. I don't think Curse works, though, still, to this day. So there's not even a chance it will hit on HP. Could go Draculus, I guess, but that wouldn't really do much damage. I could go Death Knight class, but then I have to set my class to Death Knight class, and I don't really want to do that. We could go the thing that gives it more magic, but Orion gains basically no magic. Let me just double check the red-blues and even see what we have for options. Pretty sure something like Bat would be our best choice, though. Let me just double check. Don't believe there's anything else that the AI can really work off of. Maybe a Bonnie Rose, but it wouldn't get enough magic. Oh, Def. Hello. We could just use Def. That would work too. Tesla? That's basically just Crimson Bat, except it would be counterable. I think I'm just going to go for Def for it then, for our defend team. Maybe even put it in front of Queen Aurora. That way you can get the red and blue. And we'll just set our banner to the +2 purple that we were doing earlier. And hopefully they won't deny it. Maybe just go brown-blue. I don't know. This is a really, really weird team that's banking way too much on Orion. I don't know. I think it'll work, kind of. Because Def will be lowering its HP every single turn. So a hit off of Orion into that may be enough. I think that'll be good. Hopefully. We'll find out when we have a billion loses tomorrow. But that is our defend team now for Guild Wars and for everything. Then again, I should probably check what day it is before I go and use that on like a yellow or brown day. Okay, on a blue day, that should be fine. Oh, but then they might stun it. Oh gosh, we just can't win. Oh well, we'll set this and just see how drastically bad it fails. But yeah, it actually shows you all the manas too now. Like it shows an Orion, Bone Dragon, Death, Queen Aurora, and it shows the little banner thingy and what it's named. It's just a bunch of little dots. I named it. But yeah, there we go. Pretty sure it's gonna fail, but we might as well see how that goes. Okay, anyways, let's go. That's our defend team now. Let's go and make a different team then. You like 2 cards away from getting all the guys to Mythic? Nice. Yeah, it does take forever to get everything to Mythic. Crafting system will make that a lot easier though. Assassin class. Yeah, Assassin class actually would work out pretty well. I don't want to have to change my hero class though, unfortunately. Can you climb to the top 100 so you can challenge you? Oh yeah, I wasn't like gonna do that this week. I actually haven't been trying to climb at all. I think we have like 3 or 4 battles this week so far. Oh no, I might try climbing. Oh no, I'll try to see tomorrow. I'll try to do it for 5 hours and see how far we can get. If I do end up climbing, I'll probably be climbing with the Death Knight class. That reminds me, I'm still using the Centaur class right now. It's really not too useful for the most part. I mainly just want to try the new legend out a bit more, I think. So let's go put this in here. 50% off of that. Let's see. What can we put with this? I want to make a non-Centaur team with this real quick. Also, how bad is Astral Spirit this week? Only about 35 damage per cast. That's not too overpowered. A lot of people were saying that this is really annoying this week. That's actually not too bad. Not as bad as it used to be anyways. Her traits used to be even worse than what they are now, or as in better. She used to have a air link there instead, or not an air link. She used to have the spirit thing. So if you used 4 of her on a team, all 4 of them would be gaining 4 magic. That used to happen too, which made it even more damage, and then made it a lot easier to kill challenges and stuff like that. Hello, Mystic. Welcome, Mystic Gal. Okay, so we have an Artema. I actually have double Artema, though I don't think we'll be needing it. Trying to think what we can actually do for this. What else hits the weakest enemy that is really good? Other than that one brown-red legend from Blighted Lands. Because I don't believe we'd be able to use that. Or then again, maybe we could. Otherwise, that might actually work. Let me go try it real quick. Dark Monolith, Artema. The troop that was added the other week. I forget what it's called. Priestess, I believe, brings it up. Oops, what is my filter right now? Reset. And Priest. What am I doing wrong here? There we go. Oh, wait. Oh, did I not max out Dark Priestess? I did not realize that. Oh, I guess it doesn't actually matter. But Dark Priestess, and we need a blue of some kind that hits the weakest enemy. So, let's go clear that and type in weakest. If I can type in weakest. And we do not have any. I guess we could use a Mercy into it. That won't really help much, because we'll be denying our other color. Okay, maybe we'll just need to get a blue generator. I guess we'll go get the Skullbeard, I guess. Simply for the mana generation. Put that there. And this is a really weird team. But I just want to see what happens here. I think I'm actually going to go a green-brown. So we can get both of them on +1. Where's that little goblin banner? Know exactly what it looks like. There it is. And there we go. Let's just rename this to weakest target. They really do need to add more things that hit the weakest enemies, because the AI doesn't ever mess those up because it automatically aims at weakest. So let's see what happens here. Miststalker doesn't use blue. I was looking for something that used blue, because if we didn't use blue, we wouldn't be hitting all the colors. But yes, Miststalker is a really, really good troop that hits the weakest enemies. Alright, so we got all of our mana going. Aw, too bad we don't get to keep those skulls. But just need to get our Dark Monolith damage, which we can easily do off the Priestess, which we can just explode again. And yeah, should end up working out pretty well. Throw down the monolith right there. That will get its trait thing going so that we can hit the 2 weakest. We can do this for some purple right there, so we'll go to that. Boom. We'll throw it down again on not him though. We'll go do it on the other one. Completely misses, but since this is damaged now, I do need a casting some more, so it'll do its thing. But yeah, I think this team is actually not going that bad. Definitely not the quickest out there, but it's going okay. I'm waiting till it casts more, but it keeps taking skulls because I'm putting too many skulls on the board. There we go. And that's pretty much match right there. Particular poke. Get an extra turn, extra turn. Is Dark Monolith even enough? I forget. Does it double tap? It doesn't matter. It does twice much. Oh yeah, no. Does it double tap? I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. Okay, so we'll just explode, and that's match right there. I wish every single ability that would normally hit 2 different enemies would always hit the last one twice if there's only 1 remaining. None of them actually do that, unfortunately. Or most of them don't do that, I should say. Yeah, no, the extra speed definitely helps out a lot. We currently have it on 2 times. We don't have it on anything higher than that. Normally for streams, I will keep it on 2 times unless we're specifically showing something for 4 times. But we'll do our explosion right there. Get it down. But yeah, everyone on console is basically on the same version that I am on right now. Console, for any of you that didn't see, did end up getting the 3.05 patch on Monday, so you guys finally have that to go enjoy. PC Mobile isn't getting it for a little while though, unfortunately. Probably will be, actually we don't even know specifically, but it'll most likely be anywhere from about 1 to 3 weeks. Though I did notice that the new week does, or next week does appear to have the Groshnock rework. So I'm not quite sure if they're going to definitely have the update out by then or what, but next week is indeed the Groshnock rework. Okay, so here we almost just died. I guess we'll just throw this down and start going into our second troop. That doesn't actually matter if it does end up dying. Oh, and it survives. Interesting. But we'll throw that down. That'll die. Your skull, boom. And then we'll cleanse that off. Take our skulls. And we're good to go. And that's pretty much matched. Just need to throw this down into just about anything. And then we're good to go. I'm not even going to bother with that skull unless we can drop it somehow, which I don't think we can. So I'm just going to throw that right there. Get the skull distract. And we'll go throw this down for the kill. Or we'll miss. Oh, it even popped the barrier too. Wow. At least it got skull distracted. And down it goes. Such speed. Many fast. You don't understand why people have multiple teams. I normally like it just to switch things up, is the only reason why I normally use multiple teams. When I am farming out, I normally do use the same team pretty much the entire time, whatever's the most overpowered. If I was to do that now, I would probably be using the extremely quick Crimson Bat team, the one that we were showing the other day with the sacrifice and everything like that. Mainly because it is way quicker than just about any other option. It isn't the most consistent, but when it is insanely quick, and not quite sure of much else that really gets much quicker than that. Though this week, since it is Orion week, I might just try doing my speed team as Orion, because that would be a bit safer, and it would be similarly as quick as the other option. So I did not mean to give it red right there, fail. That's the only problem with higher speeds too, is I tend to make a lot worse moves sometimes when I'm not really lucking, because I always feel like since it's moving quicker, I feel like I need to do my moves quicker as well, and then I'll like do an absolutely horrible move. But other than that, the extra speed is definitely quite helpful. So we'll take a skull right there. We'll go through this, finally get our mana generation. Doesn't actually get anything to full other than Skullbeard getting back up. Unfortunately, it does have Scion and is all the way full too. And it does look like it's about to get off its famine. And yep, okay, let's just retreat. Luckily, retreating. That's the only bad thing about this patch. It feels like you almost have to retreat some battles now. due to how slow they are comparative just to normal battles. Also, what happened to my Orion team? Did I like override it or something? No, here's my Orion team. Let's go back to trying this. This is actually quite fun using the 50% Orion. There was another time when you had 50% a long while back. Pretty much right when the event started. I think it was like the second week or something of when we ever had this extra bonuses. But yeah, Orion at 50% definitely quite devastating. That is enough to 75% of the time one-shot everything it touches. So that is definitely very strong. We can just get Bone Dragon up right here. We'll be good to go. We will right there off the Brown. Not even worrying about his magic or anything like that. We'll just throw that down. And yep, kill. Into another kill. Into another kill. Into... Oh, hey. You didn't do True Shot. That should be the win right there. What are you doing? Well, we should have won right there. And well, we'll go take that. And one more Bone Dragon. We'll wrap that in. And that's match, as you would assume. Yep, there we go. And yeah, Orion 50%. I'm probably just going to stick with this for this week. That does seem to be quite a bit faster on 50%. Fighting the 4,000 4-time Astral Spirit. I have yet to see one 4 times Astral Spirit. A lot of people have been saying that. I have yet to see one, though I haven't actually done that many battles yet. But that's not really too hard to take out. All you'd have to do is either skull spam it, or if you're not going to skull spam it, go down the one-shot route and do any of the troops that have 2 times skull damage to centaurs. One of them, pretty much everyone can get this week just from playing the game, is Atlanta, because you get her for free from just doing, I think, 90 PvP battles. I forget exactly how many it was. But you can get her for free this week. Of course, her traits aren't, unfortunately. But she does 2 times skull damage to centaurs. And she has True Shot as well. Or not True Shot, you know, the 50% chance to do true damage. So 50% of the time, she would end up one-shotting them. So right here, just rebuild our mana. Mainly need to get purple. Luckily, you dropped this one. Wait, that wasn't enough mana? Guess not. I thought a brown into a purple would be enough. I guess both of them have to surge. Let's see, my purple's 9, my brown is 4. That means neither of them surged. If I don't have full mana from taking both of them, that means neither surged. Amazing. But we'll throw that down right there. Please don't agile it. Wow, that was actually pretty lucky that we got it. We did it against the dexterous one, which is very high chance that it actually would have gotten away with it. Oh, wow. That thing has so much HP this week that it survives. Amazing. But not for long, because we can just throw this. Oh, don't you dare hit enough to not kill it. That was... It's like a 27 to like a 50-something. And it probably would have missed. Luckily it didn't. We'll just throw that down. Boom. And down it goes. Yeah, Guild Wars are from Tuesday to Sunday. There's never any Guild War on Mondays. That's never been a thing. Monday's always kind of the recruiting day and kind of the down day. That reminds me, did I end up recruiting everyone? I had to recruit like 3-4 people today. But yeah, we did get all the way back to 30. So all should be fine. We even got Baller back in our guild as well. He was with us a long while ago. Forget exactly why he left, but he is back now. There he is. We also got some other random person. This one, he said he watches our video quite a bit as well, and he ended up joining us, so glad to have him. Not quite sure what's up with Holog though. That's 0 everything right now. I might actually need to kick Holog, and because he did say that he might not be here. Let me see. If he's done any activity at all, I won't, but it does appear he may have left. Wait, you can't see when they last logged in? Huh. You can't see on this version when they last logged in. That's odd. How would I go about doing that? Normally it says on the profile, like right up there, it would say like when they last logged in. Like that one says it. Member of Dragon's Peak. Oh no, never mind. That's not last logged in. That's how long they've been in. How long has Holog been in here? 78 days. Undefeated in 566 battles. That is insane. Even in Guild Wars. Wow, he's getting a pretty high win streak then. Sort by last activity? Oh, that would work. That would definitely work. Thank you. Except if it doesn't show numbers, I wouldn't know specifically if he would be the only one. But I guess if he has the furthest inactive, I guess that would mean he's inactive. I don't know. Hello, Bill. Welcome. Hey, I'll go double check that after. Oh, I forgot to throw down the buff. Wait, I did at the previous battle? Did I forget the buff? No, I remember the buff. We wouldn't be one-shotting at all if I didn't. Well, we'll go through that down. One shot. One shot. Oh, hey, why are you not being one-shot? Well, that kind of ruins that. And I can't drop it in any way whatsoever. I guess we'll just drop into purple. Oh, dexterous. Going to work and killing us. Counter kill. Well, I'll go take up some purples then. Try this again, though using skull spam against it isn't the best of ideas. Oh, that wasn't even enough damage. Fail. The fail is strong. Nerf the fail. But now we're stuck with 2 useless colors, and yeah, this is not looking too good. If we can just get that last little bit of damage off, we'll be fine though. Okay, let's just buff up our own attack. Give it all the colors, but it gives us a skull, and that skull just lands. And at this point, all we really have to do is just get 2 skulls, and we're good to go. And neither of them we seem to be getting that, or get enough attack buffs until it's only 1 skull that we need. That is also an option, though much more unlikely. Come on, give us a skull. Nope. Don't see anywhere we can try getting a skull. Can't even see a location where we can bait out a skull. We'll just go for some yellow. And nope, still not giving us anything. I guess we'll just take purple off the top. We still have a very high increased purple amount. And there we go, finally, skull. Skull number 1. And all we need is 1 more, and that will be match right there. Come on, move the yellows. Do this on the weirdest color ever, even though we don't use it. I'm probably going to use this on brown or red. I think on brown. And it still ends up missing. I did that to try to get an extra turn so that we could hopefully do something like that and take the skull into the hit, but it did not happen. So we'll just go and I guess rebuild our mana. Nothing we can really do it on for the most part. Trying to get a little bit more green or purple if we can. That's not going to die yet, but it will on the next cast. So you might just throw an attack buff on the other one, though its HP isn't going anywhere, so all we really need is that last little bit. Come on, 1 skull. There we go. Here's the 1 skull. And that's match. Oh yeah, that would end up working. Is that his profile? Oh, thank you. Last seen 1 day ago in Golvania. I'm still not sure if he's on then. Because 1 day ago would have been the Sunday battle that he ended up doing. Well, I'll still keep him for now. The only problem is we might only be 29 members in Guild Wars this week. But I'll keep him for now. Hopefully he'll say something soon. Best thing to spend gems on, the Dragon Armor. Dragon Armor and Celestial Armor. Dragon Armor first, then the Celestial Armor. Assuming you're not getting the $50 Death Knight pack, that is. Those are the first 2 things you should ever really get with them. Both of them will increase or decrease the amount of time that you'll need to farm resources, since both of them will give you a great amount of additional resources as you just accumulate them. Let me see, where's the shop thingy? But yeah, if you go under the armors, it's these 2 all the way to the side here. Dragon Armor and Celestial Armor. Dragon Armor has 100% bonus to gold and 50% to the other 2. And Celestial is the same thing, just for souls instead. But yeah, getting one of those 2 first. They both cost 500 gems, preferably the Dragon Armor. That's about the best thing you can spend your gems on initially. Once you have both of those armors, you mainly just spend them on 50 bulks of gem keys. Because out of all of the keys that require gems, gem keys do tend to retain the best value. And hey, we get one of our rewards, 10 gems right there. Not that much, but go into the pile it goes. Gives us all the way almost to 12,000. When is the next mythic coming? I don't know if I'll even have enough. We're starting to run low on gems, even though we have like a ridiculously high amount of gems. As far as constantly getting mythics, I do need to make that 12,000 that we have right now last until crafting comes out. But once crafting comes out, all we have to do is just grind that out probably for like a couple weeks, and then we have every single troop ever to come into the game, and we'll be good to go from there. But yeah, July 7th, Forest of Thorns is the next mythic, so yeah, we should be fine by then. But crafting probably won't be here for another good 2 months or so, approximately. Next patch, I do believe, will be here in about a week or so. The fact that next week is Groshnak really makes me think that they are going to be doing the new patch between then, like between now and next Monday. So there's no official date on that yet, but it does seem like they may end up doing that. Yeah, console's got 3.05 today, and Stonehammer soon. You really want that mythic? What would be a good team with him? Or you really want him? He's actually not particularly good. The main thing he's really used with is just as a brown-red spawner. He does do brown-red, right? Forget what 2 colors he actually grades, mainly because I don't use him. He's not as good as you may think he is. When I initially saw him too, I thought, okay, maybe he might be okay. I didn't think he would replace out Golgotha, and he definitely doesn't. But yeah, he does create brown-red. But yeah, he creates 15 reds and 15 browns, gains a bunch of life, and then stuns and burns all enemies. This would be pretty good. The main problem is he has a 24 mana cost, and due to his traits, you would end up using him in first slot. And the biggest problem I found with ever using a Stonehammer is he blocks way too much of your mana, because you have to use him in first slot, but he blocks half of your mana with a 24 huge cast. And after his first cast, it loses quite a bit of its value, since the restun and reburn won't really be doing as much. And he has no particular damage, so looping him isn't particularly useful. All you're doing is just blocking yourself even more the more you loop him. So not really that good. I personally hate this troop. I'd prefer just to go with a Golgotha in literally every single instance. There isn't a single one where I'd say he is better. But if you were going to use him, I'd say do something that can boost off of burning. I don't believe you guys have Elamagrim yet on console. So you could go something like a all Kazil kind of kingdom. Maybe put an Emberina with it and just keep buffing it up until it's very large. You can also use it with something that boosts off a stun into another troop, such as put this in second slot and use an Honor in first slot and do something like maybe a Rowain behind it and just get a huge amount of armor to that based off its boost ratio. But for the most part, I don't really think it's usable for the most part. It requires full traits, which is ridiculously hard to get on a mythic, and on top of that, it just doesn't really have that good of ability, particularly for a mythic troop. Okay, so we'll go throw that down. Redeem code, yes, we will have a redeem code. It'll be in about 30 minutes or so, though. We kind of just started the stream. Well, 30 minutes ago we did. But we will have that out soon. And here we go, let's match. Wow. When that thing works well, it works very well. Unfortunately, it doesn't always do that. And more often than not, we will not hit the 75% 4 times in a row. And there we go, 1 win, 1 lose. Oh, this is our new team too. We'll need to keep looking at what kind of data we get off this thing. I'm hoping it goes pretty well. I don't know for sure. All we have so far is that it won once and lost once. Oh, when do consoles get codes? I don't know if consoles will ever get codes. This is mainly due to the fact of the policy of console and the Sony and Microsoft that runs them. And mainly because of that, they haven't been able to. Like, as far as them implementing it, it would be ridiculously easy for them to do so. They just haven't gotten the approval to be able to implement it. They have tried, like about 6 months ago, they ended up trying pretty hard, but they were unsuccessful in doing so. And I think at this point, they've kind of just stopped trying to get codes for the console versions, unfortunately. Don't know if you guys will ever end up getting redeem codes. And PC and mobile end up losing them for a little while too, not because of Steam or the Android version, but because of Apple. It was just something against the policy that they were doing with it, but then they end up fixing it into what it is now. There's something about like it needed to not be in game or something. I don't know for sure what the whole ordeal was with that, but the fact that they have it on their website now is somehow a fix for it. So there we go. At least it works. So let's see, we're gonna move that over. We did end up losing our very heavy hitter, which is unfortunate because this team kind of starts to slowly fall apart the more it loses from its front line. But we'll go through this. Hopefully it does not miss. And wow, that thing can tank like crazy with 50%. But we'll throw that over. They'll take a skull. Hopefully we'll get the skull. Nope, no skull here. This will... What do we even take here? Nothing good. I guess we'll just take a yellow. Start feeding it more mana. They fixed Tesla's second trait on console with the update. Yeah, they probably fixed quite a few of the bugs because they were comparing it to the PC mobile version too. And now that they're both running on the similar code base, I'm pretty sure many of the bugs that you guys used to have on console are going to start to actually get addressed now, because they're definitely going to be addressing them for the PC mobile version. So they're probably going to get fixed on both of them simultaneously. There are still any that are wrong on one or the other, or anything that's wrong on one of the platforms, definitely going to be fixed on the other. Also, while it's slightly small and probably most people don't care, I did end up asking about something the other day, and I asked about achievements for the Steam version, and they said that they are going to be implementing it, and they were thinking of even implementing it in this patch. The only reason they didn't is they didn't want that delaying the actual patch, of course. But yeah, we might finally get more achievements for the Steam version, which is slightly important, mainly because the achievements have been literally the exact same for 2.5 years now. They have not bothered doing anything to them. And the only reason they've been focusing more on achievements for the PS4 and Xbox One version is mainly because of it's harder to actually implement achievements in there because I have to do it slowly over time. But eventually they're just going to take every single achievement from the console versions and put it over to the Steam version. Let's see. Yeah, did I miss anything else in chat? There's actually a lot of chat right now. Also, hello, Miko. Micah, welcome. Anyone know what trait stones is next week's glory pack? Oh, next week's glory pack, if that hasn't already been answered, is brown, yellow, and red, green, both on 1 times. So yeah, you can end up trading up the troop that just came out this week. You'll also be able to trade up Gorgolfa. There's actually a lot of good things to use brown, yellow on. Would definitely advise getting a lot of that. Brown, yellow is very, very, very valuable of a trait stone to have. Oops, why did I have this open? Oh, close out that. What else did I miss? Oh, you're playing against 4 famines? Wow. I still don't even have 4 famines myself. I really want to get that eventually just to see what it would do. I know it's a horrible team, but I do want to test it at least once we get the crafting system and can actually get it. I believe I only have 2 famines right now, so the chances I would actually get 2 more before the crafting system is pretty much impossible. So I'm not even going to bother trying. Oh, I forgot to throw the attack buff first. Well, hopefully this will hit through. Wow. That actually hit. The only problem is that wasn't enough damage. Oh well. Let's go throw that down, get our poke right there. We lose our turn, but it does indeed hit, which is the main thing that matters. We're still not frozen on Orion, so that's pretty helpful. If we can just keep doing that over and over again. Boom, boom. And one more is the match. Also, one thing to note about this patch, which I don't know for sure if they fixed or not, or if that was even a glitch. I actually haven't checked it because they made another build of this beta, I think last night, and I haven't actually double checked. But something that was possible before is you can actually get mana surge on 4 times matches. I haven't actually checked yet to see if it still does. You just got 4 Astral Spirits? Yeah, I haven't even seen a 4 Astral Spirit, though I know a lot of people are mentioning that it is floating around. Oh, finally, there we go. There we go. There's the 4 Astral Spirit. Yeah, I don't really think they're going to be too bad. Maybe with this team would probably not be the best because we would likely lose the Orion pretty quick. I don't know. What could we use that would be really nice against it that we already have set up? I don't need to build another team. We could speed it. Is that enough damage? No, I would need to be using Actual Sacrifice class. Safe Blue. What's my safe? Oh, this is 4 times Christina. Technically, that would end up beating them pretty easily. Where's my Justice team these days? Here, just 4 times Justice team. Oh yeah, it's just the Sea Troll version. I think this will work. But yeah, if you really have nothing to use against it, I would just say anything that has the Centaur Slayer would be fine against it. But we're going to be rolling with this, just a standard Justice team for the most part, just with the buffed up Troll. And it does have Troll Regeneration. This was a patch that they ended up fixing as well. I don't believe it was doing this earlier. But yeah, all the Trolls now recover 3 life at the start of each turn. Before they just had standard regeneration of 1, but now there's Troll Regeneration. Goes even higher. Okay, so double blue, not the greatest, but don't worry. Oh, I should have taken the green right there. Oh well, a little late for that. Go move those reds over, and let's just throw this down, get our skulls going, and we should be good to go at this point. So we'll get rid of these, hopefully get enough on the board that we can start casting stuff. There we go, they get hurt for all their mana that they have. And then we can just keep throwing down skulls. And can we get a loop going? I think we got a loop going, barely. Throw down the double blues. And throw this down again. And that does appear to be match. There we go. Okay. And that would be the all Astral Spirits not getting a single cast off. Did we just turn 1 that? Or did they just decide not to cast? I think we just turn 1'd it. I wasn't actually paying attention to see if it was still turn 1 or not. Oh, thank you, Busta. Glad you could join us as well. But yeah, if anyone else has any other questions or team builds you want me to do or anything of the such, feel free to leave them in chat and we can go over them all. I don't know why I'm still using this team. I just wanted to use this against 4 times Astral Spirit. But I guess we'll use it again. Pretty nice team. It's even stronger next patch as well, mainly due to Sea Troll getting reworked. Though there's so many things that you can use in first slot that Sea Troll being there isn't really a necessity. There are at least 3 dozen other options that can be put there. Everything from Archer class fully traded, Assassin class fully traded, Kraken, almost any green, blue, purple, and basically any green, purple in the entire game, Corvash, Behemoth, almost every blue that's not overriding one of these other colors. Quite a few options, but we'll just go move that over. Yeah, you'll just take a skull right there. We'll go and get our turn. Start throwing this down, hopefully not miss. And, well, we didn't actually get any mana generation, surprisingly. Guess we'll have to take a Valkyrie into the Skull Distract. And then we can just take out on yellow and go from there. And, yep, there we go, nice. I'll take that out so we don't waste the Skull on the first slot, which will now just kill out the Goblin. And now the board looks pretty bad. Wish there was a way for this team to be able to use removal. I guess we could use Christina's first slot, but that would be a little bit of waste. Try a double red right now. Wait, even aim... I might just aim this as something that's not skulls, like on green, so that we can... there we go. Nice. So that we can just drown them then, and then go from there. Okay. Still not enough, but we'll go for skulls that time. We missed, but we do get to distract. Oh, whoops. I thought that would be 13 blues. Fail. Picked too quickly. It even shows you now how many there are, so there's like no reason to do what I just did, because you can literally just look at it in a second and see, oh yeah, that's exactly how many gems are on the board right now. No clue how I failed that. That was the first time ever I actually failed it. The struggles of going too quick. Let's see. Well, we'll just go do that on yellow. And that would pretty much be matched then. Throw it on skulls and... Yep. Here we go. Throw that down, take a skull, and down it goes. Could you show a strong defend team? Of what kind? There are many forms of defend teams. I've done a video on it a couple weeks ago too, on best defend teams in version 3.0. It's also pretty much fully applicable in 3.05 as well. But you can reference that. But as far as defend teams, it can change quite a bit depending on what you actually have available. As far as the most strongest defend teams in the game right now, these are mainly things that use fully traded Cabarrus, Giant Spider, Forest Guardian with another Cabarrus all the way in the back. Other ones use basically anything with a Death Knight class in first slot. Tends to be pretty good as a defend team. If you need something that is extremely budget, I would say if you're like a very early game player, do a all dragon team or use a lot of stone skins and stuff, because a lot of people early on in the game, for whatever reason, probably because it tends to work pretty well, at least early on in the game, tend to use a very high attack damage. So if you have a bunch of resistance to skulls, they will be a lot less effective on your team. This is what I'm using right now for this week, but that is actually pretty expensive. Orion, Bone Dragon, Death, Queen Aurora, but I don't know. I would need to know specifically what you have to actually be able to suggest kind of stuff other than just the very overpowered things. The only problem is mostly really overpowered defense tend to require a couple key troops, and if you're missing one, they normally don't work as effectively. Let's see, what team do we have set up right here? Actually, it was a little weird. That's a team. Maybe on an off week that would end up working. Oh, I guess I'll go back to the Orion team for a little bit. Best way to farm glory, you have 100 plus treasure maps, but you hate treasure map minigame. As far as farming glory, the best way ever to do it would be whenever there is a +5 glory week for PvP, to just keep doing PvP over and over again on your 1 trophy battles. You can even do it within casual many weeks as well whenever they have those, and you can end up farming up oh boy, I meant to take that upwards, fail. You can end up farming a very, very large amount of glory that way. But as far as on a normal week, it would basically just be the exact same way. You would end up just doing whatever PvP you find to be the easiest, and just keep battling them out, and you would end up getting the most amount of glory from doing PvP than anything else. Even treasure maps these days, I believe PvP does give even more glory than that. One thing that helps out a lot too is if your guild has a plus 50 or a level 50 or a level 100 brown guild guardian in the guild. One of the reasons why this is very helpful is this ends up giving more glory per battle. And if we go over here real quick, we see it maxes out at level 100 as far as the extra bonus that you get from it. But at level 100, you end up getting 2 additional glory per PvP battle, and it doesn't matter if it's your 1 trophy, 2 trophy, or 3 trophy, it will always give you 2 additional glory. And if you have it at level 50, it will give you 1 additional glory, and that extra bonus makes it actually viable to do things like spam out your 1 trophy, because you can see like right now with the plus 2, our 1 trophy is gaining 4 glory, but our 6 trophy is gaining 6 glory. But if we can take this out in 1.5 times the speed as this one, it would be end up gaining us the exact same amount of glory. So yeah, as long as you can do it in like 1.5 times the speed as what you do your 3 trophy, you would be perfectly fine. Just farming glory up that way. I believe you can also do it decently through casual PvP. One pretty nice thing about this too is you can refresh it pretty much as you want, since it only costs 50 gold. 50 gold is a lot cheaper than 1 gem. So you can just keep refreshing it until you find something ridiculously easy like that battle. This battle, like right here, look at this. This is a level 32 with stats that we can literally one-shot if we really wanted to with some kind of team. But you can just keep doing that until you find like ridiculously easy battles or something. If you really wanted to go all out with the farming. Thank you. Yeah, sorry about that. That's a pretty big sneeze. I don't know. I've been having very weird sniffles lately. I haven't been sneezing too much, but normally I'm not able to sneeze on stream, so I'm kind of glad that I can now. That was always very annoying. I don't know why. Like, for the longest time, I haven't been able to sneeze on stream. But, yeah, I have been having the sniffles and stuff lately. Hopefully not catching anything. Oh, wow. We have exactly enough attack damage. That's nice. Please true that shot. There we go. Nice. So 1 down. Let's go get Bone Dragon. And, oh, wait. I meant to not use this team against these people. This is actually going to be really bad because, yeah, because we'll end up just losing our Orion. You don't want to build a single troop first slot to try to take these things out. You will need to have at least a second slot that's also competent. Unfortunately, with what I'm doing right now, our second slot is not competent with actually taking them out. So let's hope it doesn't go over too badly. Good, it wastes its turn right there. We'll go for another Bone Dragon. We'll do it on first slot again. It gets frozen, and we'll throw that down. It also won't be able to get an extra turn off of skulls, or now it will be because we just killed it, but it wouldn't have if we would have kept it like that. And I guess that didn't go over too badly then. Could have gone a lot worse, but we'll just go and get Bone Dragon up one more time, and that'll pretty much be a match right there. Oh, did I just give it skull? Yeah, I did. Fail. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, wow, that freeze for the save. But we'll throw that down, get our nice little skull hit in there. I think we can Stargazer for an extra turn. Yes, we can. Really nice. So let me go buff that up, and that's match right there. All you have to do is go take another skull, and it goes down. Gorgoltha, Cabarrus, and KrissTigger are mixing for me. Oh, never use Gorgoltha on defend. If you use Gorgoltha on your defend team, it will keep looping over and over and over again. Let me go see if I can go find one. There we go. This is why you don't use Gorgoltha on your defend team. Let me go get something that goes a bit slower. Let me go get my dragons out. You got some free souls for it too. But yeah, let me show you why you should never use Gorgoltha on your defend. I assume it still works this patch, or still does it incorrectly, or I don't even know what you would really call it. It's just a really weird AI behavior. But let's just wait until he gets full mana on Gorgoltha, and I'll show you why you never use Gorgoltha on defend. But yeah, don't set Gorgoltha on your defend. It's really good in PvP when you're controlling it. The AI is quite clueless with it though. Alright, so we'll just get Salvani more. Please take your mana. There we go. He's wanting to not take his mana, though it doesn't help that I kept taking Brown over and over again. I somehow meant to get Salvani more up without getting anything else as far as mana. Come on, get full mana so we can show. Come on. Come on. Take the greens, take the browns. I'm gonna take a skull right there just so he'll hopefully go for his mana. Though that doesn't appear to be helping. Maybe he'll eventually go for Dragon Soul or something. Come on, take your mana. Oops, I might kill him before he even gets his mana up. There we go. Okay. And oh no, the board might not be set up good enough for this. But essentially what happens when you use Gorgolfa is did we get it? Okay, here we go. Perfect. Okay, did you notice right there that Gorgolfa just used his ability, and now he has his ability on all of his troops. If it's still working like it was before, what will happen right now is he's going to throw down Gorgolfa again right now. Yep, and it still does it. The problem with using Gorgolfa on your defend team is he will, assuming he has his mana, he will always, the AI will always prioritize using his abilities. And the problem with this is, you saw right there, he already had full mana on his entire team. So that explosion did nothing except give us an extra turn and give us a better board setup. So the main issue that Gorgolfa has when defending is it just keeps exploding over and over and over and over again until it doesn't have all of its mana. And in doing this, it prevents you from being able to cast with all of your other abilities. So yeah, I would not advise ever using Gorgolfa on defend. For invading, yes, it's one of the most versatile invading troops out there, but for defending, I would not advise it. But yeah, all it will do is just keep looping over and over again until it eventually gives the enemy, which is the player, the better move. And down it goes. It didn't revive, and there we go. Okay. By the way, does anyone else feel that the AI is cheating sometimes? A lot of people mention that quite a bit, but I don't really notice that at all. I don't really feel like they're cheating, though that could be because I've already played so much that they're kind of easy to mess around with, because I know pretty much all of the stuff, the little kinks that the AI has as far as like what they do and how they behave for the most part. Like the Gorgolfa thingy. Okay, what should we do here? Should we go Orion him? I guess we'll Orion him. You know, I was gonna do this more on like the new troop, but with the fact that Orion has such a high bonus this week, I almost have no need to even mess with the other brown-yellow troop that came in. Still get it though if you have the resources. It is pretty nice to have, and it will be probably better on the off weeks and a Gorgolfa alternative as well. I kind of wish they wouldn't have downscaled it. They ended up nerfing it before it came out. They made the new Centaur that just came out. They raised her mana cost by 1, and they lowered her boost ratio by 1. And doing this made her quite a bit weaker. I kind of wish they wouldn't have done that. If they didn't, then she would probably be a lot more usable. She's still very usable. It's just on a week where both Orion and her have 50%, I do feel like Orion does have the slight edge as far as damage output, mainly due to the, of course, 75% chance to instantly hit through, which is quite devastating, since it's basically a free kill every time, except right here when we don't actually have enough to do it. I guess we could do an attack buff, but we'll just keep going for this. And down it goes again, and one more skull, and then yeah. I think Orion's is slightly better due to the Stargazer combo thing. I should go do this with the old Inferno King team. Then again, we wouldn't be able to Orion with it. There used to be a Inferno King team that used Stargazer to buff up. I haven't really bothered using it, mainly because it's kind of clunky. But yeah, I don't even think I'm going to bother with it. It's basically just the normal one I do with the Great Maul, just with a Stargazer in it, which makes it kind of odd, but it does work. With the 4x speed, you finish the event in about 4 hours. Wow, that's actually pretty quick then, 250 battles. Yeah, I'm actually not on 4x speed right now. I haven't actually been bothering to farm it. Pretty much 100% of my battles almost is... What is it doing? Downloading. But a good majority of my battles right now have just been on this stream. So I've only been going on for not even an hour yet. And how many did we end up getting then in 1 hour? Let me do a check. Where's the event thingies? Let's see. I'm not really using any of the quicker teams either for the most part. Mainly just messing around with Orion and stuff. I can even find where it is. 21. So yeah, after 4 hours, that would only bring us to about 84. So only 1/3 the way there. But I'm pretty sure if I was using the Sacrifice Crimson Bat team, that would be a lot closer to 3 hours if we were doing something like that. But I like messing around with whatever's new. I'll probably farm that off camera a little bit, because I do want to see what will happen if we end up getting a little bit higher this week. I do want to see if we can get to the top 100 at minimum. I haven't done that for a very, very long while. And the fact that I have the 4 times speed and other people don't, I don't want to cheat too hard with it, like go all the way up. But I do want to go back on the leaderboard again. That wouldn't really hurt much. And it's been like ages upon ages since I've actually been up there. Bother spending the time to get up. Though once this speed thing comes out, it's going to be ridiculously hard because everyone who plays a lot is, of course, going to have even more of an increase to their amounts as well. And that is going to be a very, very large difference. I'm really curious how many battles some of the other will end up having by the end of some of these weeks, because the whole game is going to be quite a bit different as far as what teams get used after the next patch, because you can't really use anything that's even remotely slow if you're going to be going for pure speed, because pretty much every single build you'll want to throw down instantly or to even be viable. Like right now, us having to think of what we need to do right here, even though that's kind of a pretty quick pass. But any delay in it's just going to be such a huge amount of time relative to troops that have no delay, like exploding troops and stuff like that. But there we go. I don't know why I'm trying to go for the extra turn there, but that's already overkill. You're not finding Artema to be all that great. It is a little bit more towards the average side. I haven't tested it extensively. We really want to see what it looks like without the 50% bonus. Unfortunately, we won't know. What is that? We won't know until after this week. But yeah, I wish they wouldn't have nerfed it, is the main thing. They nerfed it before it even came out. It had a 15 mana cost and a 5 times boost before. But I can see it having its purpose, mainly because the fact that it hits the 2 weakest. But yeah, it is a little bit more lackluster than I was initially anticipating for it. But it'll have its purpose in the future. But yeah, as far as who trait first, Artema or Gorgolfa, definitely Gorgolfa. I think I even mentioned that in the video. Gorgolfa is way, way better to trait. So many more things you can use a Gorgolfa for than her. Two Rangers, yeah, pretty much everyone these days in early game ends up building the team of Ranger with Stone Golem, is it called? Whatever that one thing is called, that brown-purple that does split damage. Forget what it's called, I think it's Stone Golem. But yeah, pretty much everyone early on in the game who can find those 2 troops tend to run it, because they both have ridiculously high boost ratios that work pretty well. Something else that people are probably going to throw into early game builds, if they happen to get it, is the Virus. The Virus has a 10 times boost ratio as of this patch. Console players already have it. PC and mobile will get it whenever that patch ends up coming out officially. This one that we're running on right now. Yeah, Rock Spirit, that's what it was called. Thank you, Arturo. That is what it is. Rock Spirit. Okay. Oh, it's about the Forest Guardian right here. Does it have alignment? Why do I feel like it does? I don't see alignment, but I feel like it has it. Yes, it does. It has it off the green right there, but I can lower it so it doesn't. Oh, wait. I just lowered it into having alignment still. Fail. Alignment fails. Okay, well, it ends its turn right there due to Bone Dragon's freeze. We'll go and get a Bone Dragon up right there. I could actually still lose this. Let me see. We'll throw down the green right there into the move. That spider will definitely 100% chance of dying right there. And we'll go take our purple back. It blocks from the barrier. We'll go for Skull Poke. Actually, no. We let it take a Skull Poke. And, oh, I shouldn't have gave it Blue. Or then again, that's actually fine because it'll lose its turn if it does try taking it. It doesn't even bother taking it because it knows it's going to lose its turn. Let's see. Can we get a Skull Distract? I'm going to hope we get a Skull Distract right now. Oops, what am I doing? Nope, we do not get it, though it does do Forest Guard instead, which it does end up killing it. Fail. So that might be a match right there. Let me see. Yeah, it's probably not worth playing out. Pretty sure it's not worth playing out. I'll just move that over then. Yeah, that's pretty much going to be over. Though we can keep locking the Cabarrus with Barrier. Though we can only do that on one of them, not the other. Okay, let me just go for a Skull and see where that brings us. Yep. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Hey, our defense team's doing pretty good, though. Kind of surprised. Orion, Bone Dragon, Death Queen, Aurora. Let me actually go face it with something that I normally use. Let's go face it with a, that's not what I meant to do. Let me go face my own team. Test defend team. Okay, there we go. Let me go test my defend team with, what's tomorrow's day? Let's just assume that we were up against it. So guild, let me go use my normal defend team, or my normal invade team, blue day. So let's go use 4 times KrissTigger against the Orion team and see what happens here. So defends, and test it with our pure green. Okay, and let's see what happens. You're having a lot of fun with Artema, Herdmaster, Boltaurus, and Arthea. Yeah, I believe we were using that earlier too. Don't forget, if you use a full team of centaurs too, you do end up getting a 500 gold bonus this week as well, and that can stack up to be quite a bit of extra gold, particularly for newer players. Though there isn't really too much you can build out of centaurs for newer players, other than 4 times 4 times Astral Spirit, if you happen to have her trait stones. That reminds me, I need to go on my other account, and I need to make sure I buy a bunch of green-blue trait stones. I need it so it can upgrade its KrissTigger, because I still haven't done that on my other account yet. That is definitely something I want to get on it, because that is quite devastatingly strong. 3 fully traded KrissTigger on that account. Hello, Leonard! Welcome. Blue Day, 4 peasants. I know, right? We gotta go 4 peasants on Blue Day. That's the new meta. Okay. So if this was actually Guild Wars, we would be completely destroyed right now. Never mind. We have to survive that. Right now, I'm facing my defend team that I have set, just to kind of see how it ends up panning out for Guild Wars and stuff. But yeah, it does look like it's doing okay. I wish it would not prioritize Orion's mana. I can't wait till we get the mana prioritization so you can do that for teams, because right now, like if I was using this team, if I was prioritizing gems, brown, purple would be the biggest 2 that I would end up going for, and skulls would probably be its 3rd, I want to say. I don't know, maybe it would be its 1st because of Orion. I just don't want it to take in too many skulls, but yeah, I would definitely have it focus like brown, purple, and skulls, probably red. Yellow and green would be its lowest priority, and it'd be pretty cool about actually being able to set those. But yeah, I think this could actually kill us. It got 1 kill. Don't know if it's going to be able to get all the way through. One pretty nice thing about this team, it can come back pretty easily by constantly reviving the entire team. Once we kill the Orion, it's actually going to be quite easy to get through the rest of his team, because or our team, I should say. But because there's not much to really have to go through after that. Whoa! How did that kill? Did that just hit max? I did not expect that to hit enough damage. Okay, well, we'll go do that. Got our purple crystallize. Got our resummon. And we still have these, so if this was a Guild War battle, we'd still be able to resummon back to max. Can we drop that? Oh, it doesn't matter if we drop it or not. Let's see, what's our magic compared to his? Oh, it's higher. Not good. Well, I guess we'll distract off the skull. And just take a blue. We'll take the skull. And, ooh, double drop? No, we can't do it on any of the colors. So we'll just get rid of its brown then, get our summon. And yeah, it does look like we can easily kill out my own defend team. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Does that mean that our invade team is good, or does that mean our defend team is bad? I'm not quite sure. But down goes our defend team with a perfect score if this was actually Guild Wars. So there we go. Can I keep him? Oh, that's funny. I should go do a video of that, though that would take forever probably to do. But every single troop in the game has its own text thing. Like, for example, if we go and... oh, I think we have to actually win, though. The only problem. That would take forever to actually go through every troop. Let me see. Do we have to win? Let's see if we have to win. But every single troop has its own text thing. Let me go do Alkalite real quick and see if he gives us our text. Let's see. We'll do it if I retreat. Probably not. No, never mind. It doesn't do that. We'd have to lose. Fail. Never mind. That would be ridiculously hard to do every single troop. Because you would actually have to win, maybe lose, but regardless of which, that would take forever to have to do for literally every troop. But yeah, every single troop now has its own little text, I guess, for the end of the battle, which is kind of cool. And it's different than its flavor text too, because if we go to Drake, Silver Drake, I don't believe it's... Can we keep him or whatever it is? Oh, no, it is. Never mind. Oh, Oh, is it just all of their... Oh, okay. Never mind. I didn't realize that. It might just be all of their... Oh, that's not as interesting then. Oh, I thought they actually did different text for it. I didn't realize it was their flavor text for every single one. So let's go test that. Will KrissTigger 4x KrissTigger say shiny if we keep all 4 of them? Let me go do our 1 trophy real quick. That'll be the easiest way to test it. So will it say shiny if we win? Just go one-shot them. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I didn't realize it's the same thing as their quote thingy. Oh, that's not as interesting. Still cool, though. Let's go and let's see if this says shiny. Probably will. But might as well double check. But an explanation point. But we'll get our ability up, one-shot them. I can't believe this is an actual PvP battle. I feel sorry for the person we're battling right now. Wow, that was easy. And that's how you farm glory and gold and really... Yep, it does say shiny. Okay. Yeah, it just does their flavor text. Never mind. Aww. Aww. I was hoping for something else, but oh well. Hey, revenge and revenge. Very nice. A double Artema, interesting, though it doesn't have it to mythic. Oh, go throw something at it. Why am I doing my purple team? I need more teams set up. That or oh, let's go do the trolls again. That was pretty fun. Haven't bothered doing that this stream. Also, after this battle, let me go do the redeem code as well. If you're having trouble in PvP due to lack of good troops, help. What do you have? Or what do you have that you think is good? If you have absolutely nothing to build with when you're early on in the game, the easiest thing to build is goblins or dragons. Actually, the absolute easiest is just going 4 Guild War troops, but then you'd eventually want to go to dragons or to goblins. And then from there, you'd probably either expand onto your dragon team or go and try eventually building into a completely different team. We go on Elmagrim, and I think we just got it looping. We're good to go. Move that over. Throw that down. Yeah, we're good. D1. Oh, didn't get all of our mana. Throw it down again. Boom. And I think we got instant loop pretty much. Looks like it. And there we go. And that's matched. Darkness. So much darkness. And we still reduced them down to 0 attack, even though it got slightly nerfed. Though that was barely any nerfage, because it still reduces their attack like crazy. What are Guild War troops? Oh, the Guild War... I don't know, not Guild War troops. Guild Guardian... Wait, which one did I say? Yeah, there's a couple different ones. The Guild... Actually, I don't know what I should call them. Guild Guardians is their actual name. The Guild Guardians. When I say, or what I meant by that are these. If you go under the category of... I actually forget what the... Guardians, there it is. If you go under the category of Guardians, this is what I was referring to with this. It would be something like a humility, loyalty, justice, courage team or something like that. It would be using the better ones of these. The main reason why this is pretty good early on in the game is all of these are able to create skulls, and the bonus that you get for using all 4 of these together is quite large. Of course, you would not have any of these traded. That is perfectly fine. You don't need them traded. Don't even attempt trading them early on in the game. It would be pointless to do so. But basically something like this with like a double red or double yellow banner, some kind, double one of their colors. Anything except the humility, because the humility is kind of being gonna die. So let's just do like a double green, for example. And as you can see, we'd end up getting all of these bonuses. We'd be getting a bonus of 8 life, 8 armor, 1 attack, and 2 magic on every single one of them. And all those additional stats would be very, very helpful early on in the game, since, of course, early on in the game, that difference in stats is quite a lot larger than it is later in the game. But something as simple as this, you can easily get within your first week, because you'll just get normal guild seals from your guild, just from playing the game, and then you'll just use a couple of the guild chests. And I was thinking about 20 to 30 guild chests approximately. You would most likely end up getting at least 1 copy of all 4 of the Guild Guardian troops of those particular 4, and then you just run them, and it would be okay. It's definitely not a team that you're going to be using constantly as your, but as far as like starting off in the game, it's definitely something very cheap that is functional as a team. Also, consider fully leveling up your hero class too. get up one of the hero classes and fully level it up. Maybe something like a Crude Club hero class with the one of the red mana ones would be pretty useful. You can get that from either Mystic Scales or from the starting kingdom of Broken Spire, both of which will increase the amount of damage that... How is there only one purple? Will increase the amount of damage that your red weapons will do, and that's pretty useful, particularly on Crude Club and things that hit all enemies. Main reason why it works so well with Crude Club is because of its really low mana cost. Also, there's a weapon similar to Crude Club that's even stronger than it coming next patch. There is a blue weapon that has 1 additional damage than Crude Club that's going to be coming out, has the same 4 mana cost. It's kind of pretty cool. I think it's called Sword of Heroes, if I'm not mistaken. Consoles already got it. PC Mobile will be getting it probably as of next patch. I guess like whenever you level, you just randomly get it, I guess. It's the new item that they give you at the beginning of the game. And ironically, it's one of the best weapons in the game. It's going to be mainly because you can skip your turns with it. It has really high burst damage, and you can just keep spamming it out like crazy, or even use it to skip turns, which you can do with very low mana cost spells. Okay, so we are in a really bad situation. How on earth there's only 2 brown and 5 purple on the board? This is not looking good. What do we even do? I can't even take mana because everything that we use is like not on the board, and I can't even double because everything we use is not on the board. I guess I will wait until disease goes off a little bit and then just double the purples or something. Please don't take purple. Okay, good. Okay, we're gonna double purple. We're double brown. Let's see. Let's double purple. I don't know. Let's double brown. There we go. Okay, I guess that was the right decision. Okay, we'll throw Element Grim, triple burn. Double the purple. Okay, I guess that works. And they're all 0 attack, even with the nerfed amount. Oh, we get a treasure map too. That wasn't already enough. And that's match. There we go. From a horrible board to winning in like 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Could you have dragon armor? Oh yeah, definitely make sure to have dragon armor. If you find that you're not getting enough gold, definitely get the 100% armors. Real useful. Get those as soon as you can too, because it does help out a lot. You saw that the high level guilds, 500k requirement. How is that possible? Yeah, dragon armor would help that out a lot. Also, a lot of people who say that they get very low gold rates starting off in the game, this is mainly due to 2 factors. One is the amount of gold that you get from quite a bit of your battles when you're first starting off is decently lower than the values that you're probably seeing me get like right here. You might get like some really high ones on some occasional battles, but quite a few of them will actually be more towards like 500 gold or something. The other factor that contributed to it quite a bit is, of course, like as someone just mentioned, the dragon armor, which gives 100% extra gold bonus, or the Death Knight armor. Both of them give the same 100% bonus to gold. Both of these make farming quite a bit quicker. And of course, the third factor is just as you're later in the game, you have more teams that can win excessively quick, such as many of the teams we show, such as this one, for example. Of course, the quicker your team can win, the more gold you would generally be getting in a shorter amount of time. So that's also how they tend to get that much per week. Generally, even though a lot of these guilds have like a 500,000 gold requirement, many of them do multiple millions of gold per week. Even I normally do over 1 million to my guild, even though I don't play a excessive amount. Some people can do probably upwards of like 5 million in some of the better guilds. Oh wow, we actually lost that already? Just died quick, wow. You gotta be careful around those things, wow. Astral spirits don't play around. And one more shot and that's down. Wow, there's only 3 brown on the board. That's not good. Well then. Well, at least they're still burned. Nothing else. We still have our Ural. It's still possible for us to get infinite loop off of Element Grim. That is about our only hope at this point. Oh, I should probably take the res instead of taking the purple away. Okay. So all we have to do now is hopefully get infinite loop and not die to the Astral Spirit casts. And if we miss once, we lose. We missed. Fail. Well, there we go. We lost to the Astral Spirits now. The fail. Fail. And there's no point in fighting it out, but just for revenge, let's get a kill. And let's just retreat, because now you can retreat on the enemy turn. Well, yep, there we go. Getting trolled. Now the trolls of the week are Astral Spirit then. Secret chat, the lounge. What's up with the 3.05? Salty says it might hit tonight. Did she? Oh no, I hope it doesn't. I haven't done the best teams of 3.0 video. I hope not. But yeah, it probably will be out very soon, to be honest. But I was hoping it would be a little bit later than that. Oh gosh, I might need to go do that video like right now. No, not right now, but you know, once we finish up this stream, I might need to go do that video, because that is yeah, tonight would be in like 2 hours then. Wow. I could always show it in version 3.05. Best teams in version 3.0, done in version 3.05. That'd be a fail. Let's see, well, we'll go move that over. And let's just go get our... I could always rename it to something else, like very quick PvP teams, and show it on their 4x speed or something. I could always do that instead if it does end up hitting. So we'll probably do that. I'm just gonna wait till do the video tomorrow. But if it does update tonight for whatever reason, we will just do the most ridiculously quick teams that you can possibly do on 4x speed. And this is one of them. Or actually not on 4x speed right now, by the way. It's even quicker on 4x, assuming it actually works. Of course, every single one, the very, very, very quick teams tend to fail occasionally. And that's match. Too late for best teams. Well, I was gonna wait for the Centaur thingy, but actually both of them aren't as good as I was initially anticipating them to be. But yeah, where did Salty say? Did she say it on the forum, or did she just say it somewhere else? Let's see. Did she put it on the Discord or something? What does the spoiler thread say? Yes, on the live 3.05 version, you can confirm the trait they decided on. Orc armor, da 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 da. Okay. I do not see it being mentioned. Bear in mind that whether it comes today or not. Oh, okay, someone was mentioning it then. Mini version will be okay. So yeah, I wonder if it will be tonight then. Interesting. Wait, this version of 3.05 will only be releasing on PC and not on mobile. Mobile will still be getting the non-Unity version of the game. What? When did this happen? It was 4 days ago. I didn't even notice that. Wait, so is PC and mobile going to be on different versions for the first time ever? Weird. Oh, I hope that it'll still get all the same features. They're actually discussing that right now in this little thread thingy. Okay. Well, I wonder what will happen with that then, if that does end up happening. But anyways. Well, what are we up against right now? Oh, did I just click my one trophy? I think I did. But, oh well, that'll be a quick kill. Oh, she mentioned it on Discord? Okay, I might need to go check Discord then. Also, let me go post the code. I forgot to go do that. We'll go do that, actually, let me do that right now, before we even do this battle. I'm already on the forum right now anyways, so... Let me go and, mail. Scroll through all the mails. Let's see. Mail. Where'd it go? I have these named in too many different ways. Found it. Okay. So let's see. Which one have we not used yet? Oh, I need to go get more codes. I only have enough until Friday for codes. So let's go do the double salty. We'll go with the double salty. The salty. So we'll save that one so we know we used it. Put that into our interface. Oh, mobile won't be getting the speed increase for now? So essentially, you should only play the game on PC then. If you're a mobile player. Because if you don't get speed on mobile, then there's no point at all in playing mobile version. Because your farming rate for everything, the amount of time it would take you to do literally everything would be so much slower on mobile for that particular version. Okay, well, got that in. And good to go. Salty, salty. But let me go. I'll use the code that I just posted below underneath the game code on the gemsofwar.com forum, or you go to gemsofwar.com, sorry, and then you go to redeem code, and you just put in your invite code, put in the redeem code, I'm not a robot, and then click redeem. And oh, let me guess, their page is broken now? And let me know if that actually works. What is up with this page right now? Error success. What? That is weird. Okay, I think their website is broken again. Good job. Good job. Okay. Yep. Okay, never mind. Let me know if that's working for you guys. It is not working for me. Yeah, it's broken. Fail. Well, redeem codes are broken again. I have no control over that, unfortunately. But, well, they're broken again. Well, there's the redeem code for whenever it's working. It's definitely going to be dead eventually, but for now, it's technically active. It's just not possible to claim codes at this current moment in time. It worked for you? Really? Okay, well, it works for some people. It worked for you? Okay, never mind. Some people can claim it. Maybe it needs to be... Let me go try it on Internet Explorer. Maybe Chrome just hates it for some reason. Let me go check it on Internet Explorer. I'll have to try some other browsers too, but let me see. That'd be funny if Internet Explorer actually works when Chrome doesn't. Let me see. Gems of War. Game code. If this actually works, that's great. I don't think it will though. See, put that in, I'm not a robot. Recapture thing. Click all the squares with vehicles. There's no vehicles! Skip. Select all the squares with street signs. I don't understand why it does that sometimes. It gives you a captcha, and I feel like it mixes up sign and it mixes up the sign and vehicles, because sometimes it asks for like go click all the vehicles, but there's no vehicles, there's only signs. Sometimes it asks you to click all the signs, but it's only vehicles. So I don't know. But yeah, it's not working for me on Chrome either. I mean on Internet Explorer either. Yeah, I tried on Internet Explorer and Chrome. Neither of them are working for me, but some people seem to be able to use it. So if it works for you, go use the redeem code below. But the page does appear to be slightly buggy for some people. Not quite sure why that is. Why some people are and are not able to use it. But if you can use it, definitely go make sure to use it. You get a free gem key, 2 treasure maps, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Definitely pretty helpful, particularly if you're earlier on in the game. That can help out quite a bit compared to the resources you currently have. But yeah, it's not working for me. A lot of people seem to not be able to make it work either. Oh yeah, it's a red storm right now. That's actually going to help us. Also, this battle should have ended so quickly. So the problem is we're not able to get mana. Really need to get those quick start of mana teams to be able to farm out with. You try it on Chrome and Firefox, same result, error, success. Yeah, I know, that's the same error I have. This has an error box and a success box. Yeah, I don't know if browser even helps. Is some people trying on mobile and anyone else trying on PC? Maybe it's just not working on PC. Oh no. All I know is it's not working for me. And I tried it on both browsers that I have downloaded as of this current moment. If you haven't reloaded the page recently, maybe that's it? No. I've definitely reloaded it. Let me go click refresh again. Yeah, it's still same error. Same error. Same error. Same error. Yeah, it's not going to be working for us. Also, I don't know why you can't skip through this window right here. They've added the ability to skip through so many things, yet that is not one of them for whatever reason. Oh, never mind. Someone on PC ended up getting it through. Oh, that's weird. Okay, well, I have no clue what's up with that. That is odd. But yeah, I'll let them know about the redeem code thing. Hopefully they can fix it. Salty is looking into the problem. Oh, is she? There we go. Salty's on the job. The double Salty. Salty said on Discord that it's down for her as well. They're looking into it. Oh yeah, let me actually go on Discord. I'm like never on the Discord. Actually, I don't even know where my Discord program is. Let me just type in Discord and it'll probably come up. I typed in Disc. I should bring up Discord. Yep, Discord's the first one. Yeah, it is a weird glitch with the redeem code at the moment. Salty's looking into it. The double Salty. We're salty about the salty not working. Yes. Okay, well, Discord's running right now. Hopefully the ding noise isn't on. I need to go into options on Discord and figure out how to disable the ding noise. I normally don't even have it open. It's really annoying when I do and it keeps making dings. Let's see. Okay, we need to go to let's see. Where is the correct area? Oh, there's a lot of chat I have missed. Probably like 3-4 months worth. Okay, Gems of War community, official news, global chat. What has Salty said? Where is the Salty? Did not see the Salty. There it is. Mobile users can link their accounts to PC to play. Also, wait, what does Salty say? We don't believe it's unfair, otherwise we wouldn't be doing what we are doing. I believe it is time to talk about something else. I should probably just look for the post that she makes that has the most likes next to it. Okay, anyways, let me go all the way back down to more recent stuff. Anyways, what had she said about the website thingy? Did she say anything? Just checked and it's down for you as well. Looking into it. Oh, okay, they're looking into it. There we go. Okay. Anyways, go and double the purples. I should probably go into Discord. That's two things I need to start doing more often, which I kind of used to do a little bit. Global chat and Discord. I basically never go in either of them anymore. But I'll try doing that a little bit more for now on, particularly global chat. I don't know about Discord, but if the devs are on and talking there, then I might want to be on there a bit more to see what they're doing and stuff. Yep, we just got pure red tradestone. I was actually farming those earlier too. I think I have enough of them that I don't even need anymore. I'll go double check. Oh, redeem code just worked. Oh, there we go. Well, redeem codes are working now, I think, maybe. But there we go. Redeem code below, giving the normal reward of 2 treasure maps. 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. So let's go open the gem key with our gigantic pile right here. It was like 200 last week. Gained so quickly. But, oh, excuse me. There we go. Dwarven Slayer, useless troop, but better than nothing. And we get our new collect. 2 gem keys. Now let's go open those 2 gem keys too, why not? We're already opening some keys. Let's see what we get. Nothing. Black Beast isn't too bad, but I don't need more copies. Same as Stone Giant. Actually, Stone Giant's bad, and we don't need him. D redeemed it for you. Oh, thank you, D. That would explain why it worked. But there we go. It is working now. Or that, or someone who is having it working is just doing it for everyone. That would work too. If someone, if it's still down, is it actually still down? Because if it is, we could just find someone who it isn't down for, and everyone can just put their invite codes in chat, and then that one person could put them all in. If that one person wanted to do it, anyone who has it working. So that could work too. Okay, but we'll go and stick around right there. Let me go bring chat back up. I actually can't see it right now. Oh, it's still down. But yeah, if someone could be nice enough who does have it working, just like everyone put your invite code in chat, and then that one person can just claim it for everyone. Maybe we could just do that then. I don't know who's going to be the person who actually is able to claim them though, but if that could happen, that'd be great. I know, that would be a lot of recaptures, though. That'd be a fun mini game. Do all the recaptures. I actually like doing them. They're kind of interesting. I wonder if there's actually an app out there where it's just literally recapture after recapture. I'll go put that down. Some of them are pretty annoying. Okay, let's just throw down a Ural, get that out. Don't want him raining us. And very bad board to throw Elmagrim off of onto. But we're going to tap do. And we miss, of course, but a Ural is enough. Oh, you don't even get the captures? You would if you did it multiple times in a row. If you just do it once, you don't have to capture. Sometimes if you do it twice, you don't even need to. But if you do it like 3 or more times, you'll definitely need to have to do the capture code. Because then it'll know that it'll think that you are a robot. But yeah, if there's any other teams you guys want me to do, anything else you want me to show, or anything of the such, feel free to leave it in chat. We can definitely get around to it. So yeah, maybe I should go do the best team videos of 3.0 tonight then. We might need to do that then. If the patch is indeed coming out, I don't want to have like one. It'll be a little bit weird if I like skip an entire version, particularly a 3.0 version. That'd be a really weird version to skip. So probably right after this, I will start recording that. Might be a little bit of a rush video, but I pretty much already know what I'm going to be doing. I'll probably just show the ultra super quick teams with a few other ones kind of thrown in there as well. Yeah, I know, everyone can survive without the code. It's really not that many resources anyways. These days, particularly once 4x speed comes out in like a day or two, because it seems like it's going to be coming very, very soon. I even said that earlier because of the Groshnock next week. Didn't I say that at the beginning of the stream, even though we didn't even know that yet? I ended up saying that next week, or sometime this week, I mean, we're probably going to get the update because the Groshnock event's next week. But yeah, it does appear we're getting it in like tonight or tomorrow, it would appear, or sometime in the near future, within the next couple days. Normally they do it on Wednesday. It is a Monday right now, right? Yeah, it's Monday into Tuesday. Kind of surprised. Normally they do it on Wednesday if they do an update midweek. Yeah, the redeem code page is currently bugged. Salty is looking into it to fix it. The salty. But yeah, she is looking into it, but the page is currently down. But in good news, we might be getting the 3.05 patch in like today or tomorrow. That'll be cool. If it does come out today, I'm definitely not streaming it today because I'll be sleeping and or doing the 3.0 video. But assuming that it does come out tonight, I will be streaming it for... actually, I might just do a day-long stream of it tomorrow then. Like maybe like 10 hours, 8 hours, something. I don't know. Depends how much I actually feel up to doing. But yeah, if it does end up coming out, we might as well celebrate and do quite a bit of streaming for it. Okay, let's go and let's just poke it. Hopefully Death Mark kill. We don't even get that. I think I'm going to get rid of my Deinion Fields group type right now, or whatever it's called, the hero thing. The only problem is I believe I'm right around the time where I can get a free reset, but I might just have to pay 50 gems for it if we want to do it now. But then again, we'll have to reset a bunch of times anyways when we go do it tonight, so I guess if I do the 3.0 video, we're going to have to spend like 200 gems anyways, because I'll need to use Mechanist class, Death Knight class, and actually that's it. Never mind, I only need to use 2 different classes, so if I switch to one and then the other, we don't have to spend 100 gems then. That wouldn't be too bad. Go to video. It's actually a relatively low amount. Well, we'll go throw that down. Battle is not going over that well. Go throw that, the blue and the brown and the red into nothing else. Okay. And okay, they'll do the little scion. I don't know why I just did right there. I went for all the manas, none of the manas we actually used. And unless we can get this troll going, it does look like match right there for us to lose. I couldn't have gotten a brown up there. Okay, well, there goes death. Nothing I can do to counter out that. No colors we can take. We'll just have to take that purple and not die to death mark. And double the brown. Come on, we got this, we got this. We got this, Elmagrim. Loop like crazy. Still a chance. Can we really go from just about to lose to endless loop? Really bad board for it, but let's go try it. Oh gosh, Rock Troll is blocking. 14 brown. I am fine with that.
Mana surge.
Okay, can we get it? That's 3. Can we get a 4? That's 4. Can we get a 5th one? That's 5. Can we get a 6th one? Oh gosh, Elmagrim comebacks. It feels like a web spinner. It really basically is a web spinner once it gets going like that. But there we go. What's the patch for? Oh, the patch will be the 3.05 patch. The patch that I'm literally on right now, essentially. Like what you guys see me playing on right now is essentially the patch. As far as changes, there's quite a bit of troop balance. I did a video on it earlier, a couple weeks ago. It's the one that's named the 3.05 spoilers, or whatever it's called. That was the video that I ended up doing on it. But yeah, it ends up bringing quite a bit of changes as it changes over to the Unity version. We'll be able to see our keys, so that's like the smallest thing. I like how I did that as the very first thing. But the biggest thing is that we get the speed option, which we'll be able to change up the speed to whatever we want. Goes as high as 4 times, goes as low as 0.25. Though realistically, I don't think anyone's going to go lower than 0.5. Honestly, I don't think anyone's even going to go lower than ×1. Simply because anything lower than that is quite glacially slow. But yeah, 1 times, 1.5, 2 times, and 4 times, particularly 4 times, is going to be used up quite a bit. Has actual in-game resolutions now. Has a lot better leveling for troops and stuff. Better interface for it, as far as like this little crafting section. You can ascend very quick. You can level up in specific levels. Like if you only wanted 7 levels specifically, you can do that a lot quicker than what you would before. And a lot of other like really small minor changes. This is your favorite code, won't lie. Hello, Salty, welcome. Also, is the patch coming tonight? I heard word that it could be. Is it coming tonight or no? I actually still haven't bothered doing the 3.0 best teams video. I'll have to do that like immediately, like right after the stream, if it is coming out tonight. But yeah, does it appear to be coming out, or is it going to be like tomorrow night or some other time? Or do we still not know? It's coming really soon. Soon, TM? How soon is soon? When will soon... Wait, when will then be now? Let's see. We'll go and double the purples. Super soon, TM. Does that mean in 30 seconds? Does that mean if I look at Steam right now, it'll have a download? No, let's go and double the brown. But no promises. Okay. Well, hopefully I'm not recording as it's happening. That'd be weird. Are we gonna get like a little warning in game when the servers are about to go down? I know. How soon is now? I'll go through that down. And endless darkness loop. Love it. This isn't even max speed, dude. If this was max speed, this would be even more ridiculous. Not quite that soon. Okay, that's good then. Yep, there we go. PvP rank 1. And, oh good, this isn't 4 times Astral Spirit. 4 times Astral Spirit is actually quite annoying these days. Now let's go back to the Orion build. Where is our Orion build? Did I overwrite it? No, I just never named it for whatever reason. Never! Never say never. Okay, let's go and get ourselves some of our mana. Actually, let me go for the buff first. Oh, wait, I did a mistake. We shouldn't be using this against a double Astral Spirit. Oh, never mind. We got mana quick enough. It's not going to matter now, I think. Okay, good. It didn't get an extra turn there. Should be fine. Hopefully. Okay, so 1 shot. I need to keep some of these skulls for distract, while also taking our mana. Let me go do that. Oh, I just did it, give it an extra turn, fail. I did not mean to do that. I meant to keep it as a distract. Well then, that's not good. We can't even take Bone Dragon mana right now. We don't even use red. And and I don't see any drops that we can do. Is this really the only move on the entire board? Is swiping right upwards? Apparently. Well, down goes that. Didn't really have any choice in that particular instance. We'll go take that skull. It'll take the other one. It'll give us free browns, and then we throw Bone Dragon. That could have definitely gone a bit smoother, but it will still end up winning this pretty easily, it looks like. Go get that. Astral Spirit won't have enough damage to kill, as long as it doesn't extra turn that, which it doesn't. Should be fine. So we'll just go for purple right there, full mana. It'll take a skull. We'll Bone Dragon it back. Boom. Tap. Tap. And tap. Oh, I should have taken brown for that tap. And another tap. We'll take it that way though, for get rid of the manas on top, which we don't need, and tap again. That didn't go over too well, but still win. What do you think of the art for the new centaurs? Oh, they look pretty cool. Though for Gems of War, one of them holding flowers doesn't seem too fitting. I always find it funny whenever anyone makes comments about that for Gems of War game, like the penguin, and it happened to a couple other ones too. But given the title of the game, some troops kind of look a little bit funny with that. It's like, here, have some flowers. But it does work with the blossom thingy. But it is just kind of funny when you think about it. Going to war with flowers, fight with peace. Let's go and buff that up. Get the skull, instantly killed. Purple. More purple. We didn't get the one shot there, but we do get the extra turn. And that is smash. Oops, let me get rid of all these scraps. And yep, there we go. And down there we go. War flowers. Hello, Rat PF. Welcome, welcome, welcome. No, her holding flowers isn't bad. Let's see. Well, let's just keep on Orion, I guess. Orion 50% is pretty annoying. If he still had 100%, that'd be a lot of fun, but unfortunately he doesn't have that anymore. That was nerfed a long while ago. Okay, let's go and buff that up. So if they ever truly wanted to bring Orion back as a viable troop, all they would have to do is give him 100% skull damage. That'd be a fun day. And then they would instantly revert the buff as soon as they do it. Let's see. We'll go and... I guess I'll move that over. I don't care if it gets an extra turn there. Still gets this tracked off the top right there. And I need it for the purple, and it gives it to us for free. Didn't get armor piercing there, though. I might just throw my ability to pop it, just so we don't waste a skull. Oops, I forgot to take the brown, though. Fail. Okay, we'll take the red right there. And a nice little skull area, so we should be able to hit that. And that's a match. The skull will be matched, and down it goes. You're the frontline tank. Salty's the frontline tank. Okay, well, let's go and buff up again. Mercy's not really going to do any... Oh, actually, I shouldn't say that. There's a lot of purple on the board right now, and yellow next to those purples. And I do not believe I can stop all of them. So let me move this one over. It'll get the Mercy cast. Nothing I can do about that. Gets Hellcat out of it. I might actually get... Wow, I haven't seen the AI get Alchemist Hellcat loop for ages. There's a chance that he could end up getting it. He has everything for it. Luckily, we have a bunch of skull distracts just laying around. And we just one-shot every skull. Wow. Can we get 4 true shots in a row? Come on. Just need one more. There's not even anywhere we can try dropping for it. Or is there? No, there isn't. Unless we happen to get a triple skull right there. Boom, go. No, didn't even get a single one. Alright, let me just throw this off so we can super one-shot him. I need him to take that green. Wait, is that our only move? Fail. Fail. Luckily there's another skull, but that skull... Oh wait, did he... Did he seriously just cleanse that already? Oops, I forgot to take the blue. But he cleansed that pretty much as soon as it went on him. But at this point, let's just get Bone Dragon up and then kill him out that way. But then again, maybe I shouldn't be getting Bone Dragon up. He has no armor, so he won't be able to do anything off it. So we'll just let him take those yellows then. Oh gosh, now it's on the other end. We could actually still win, which would be amazing. Oh no, never mind, that's not gonna happen. All we need now is just about anything. There we go, and that'll be enough. Tank with love. Tank with love. Tank with fury. Oh, you found Holog. Hello, Holog. Welcome. Are you still staying in the guild, or are you leaving? I didn't know for sure earlier. But let me know. I was almost going to kick you because I noticed you didn't do anything, and you said that you were going to leave. I'm not quite sure if you're still leaving or not, or did you already leave? Didn't even check. But hello, Holog. But yeah, let me know if you're staying in the guild or not. I thought you were, but I didn't know for sure, so I didn't bother kicking you. But you were at all zeros, so I was like, wait, are you or are you not? I didn't know for sure. Let me know if you are. Because if not, I need to find someone new in the next 5-ish hours. So far, we've recruited 3 different people today so far. It's the most we've ever had to recruit in one day. Mainly because we had a lot of people switching around. Okay, well, let me go and buff up right there. Is it about to take skulls? Yeah, it is. Oh, in Pathfinder, you play Sorcerer who fireballs all the things. That sounds like fun. Up, down it goes. Take the red. Take the yellow. And now we have a rainbow. I think we'll use the rainbow on purple. There we go. I think that's the first time I even bothered using her on this team. I have no clue why. It would actually be really effective constantly using her. Of course we wouldn't get true damage there. Let's see. Just use Stargazer. Why not? We don't need the extra attack, but I feel like getting it. Oh, oops. I was almost about to use it as a, what's it called? A, Celestasia again. I hate when I keep doing that. I do that all the time. And down it goes. Okay, you will be staying. I'll message you on the forums when you'll be leaving in advance. Oh, okay. More Thea teams? All the flowers? Sure, we'll go do more Thea teams. I made a bunch of them in the previous video. I haven't really been bothering using much of them in the stream, though. But yeah, we'll go use some of the Thea. So we'll go throw this down on Spider. Of course, we'd only get the 1 skull, but at least it was true shotted. And another true shot. How many more true shots can we get? Oh, he didn't surge right there. And another one? And another one. Can we get 4 true shots in a row? 4 true shots in a row. There we go. Easy. 100% rate. Too bad it all wasn't a consistent 100% rate. But there we go. Now we just need to do that every single battle. But yeah, let me go to... let's see. When was I using before that was really good? Let's use the Staff of Madness one. Because this one gets to cover everything. We're still using the hero class. Might as well utilize it while we're still using it for now. Okay, so we'll take on green, take on brown. Green to more brown? Sure, because... Oh, no, she didn't surge. Oh, that's not good. I was expecting her to have full mana there. But she did not surge. Well, oh, come on. You didn't surge either. I guess double... Why am I hoping for surge against famine? Fail. Okay, and we're not on purple banner anymore, so that's not full mana. We're going to get a little bit of mana on everything before we get full mana on a single one, but we'll throw that down. Wow, that just missed. That's not good. Yeah, she's actually a lot worse than I initially thought she would be, mainly because I was expecting it to be 15 yellow and green, not a mix of them. Create 15 yellow and green gems. I don't know, is the other one worded the same way? I forget if they're worded the same or differently. Because I find that wording to be fairly confusing regardless. Because it would, the way it seems like it would be 15 yellow and green, but it's a mixture of both. Basically like what the Guild Guardians are. Okay, we'll throw that down. I believe the boost ratio is enough damage, just in case. Let's do that for skull damage. Okay, take our purple, throw Herdmaster, cleanse it out. And we'll have our ability back up. Take that out. Sure, we'll Staff of Madness it. Throw that down. Go take a skull. We'll go get our greens and yellows. And hopefully we get extra turn. And nope, we do not. Okay, what do we need from here? I guess just get a Herdmaster up. Oh, never mind. Fail. It's being blocked. But we'll throw that down, and that is a match for enough damage. Yeah, I know. Why do you think I waited to do the best teams video? I thought it would be 15 of both, which is why I thought, oh, that's going to be ridiculously overpowered. And yeah, that's actually why I waited for this patch too. Was mainly because of her, but yeah. The mixture of both makes her pretty useless. I would even probably use, what's her name? Nakriza over her, mainly because Nakriza has the summon if you needed to dispel. So there's really, on a normal week, there's basically no point in ever using Anthea. There's not going to be enough colors for her to actually be able to actually turn off of normally. And there's no other troop that creates double of both of them unless you use a Humility or a Loyalty. I guess you may use Humility with her. You might need to try her with Humility later. But other than that, that's about the only thing she'll really have for synergy as of this current moment. Not counting Centaurs, of course. We'll go throw that down. Oh gosh, it's gonna get Famine up. Now we'll go get Herdmaster, throw the Explosion down, and hopefully he gets Skull distracted. Up or an extra turn, that works too. Though still not gonna help us much. I guess we could Skull distracted again, but that also isn't gonna help us much. So we'll throw this down. Oh wait, never mind. I can do this and Skull distract. We'll do that. Take a Skull over there. Somehow it still managed to get all the manas though. But let it do its thing. No extra turn for us. We'll just throw that down and we hit it. Come on, do it again. Nice. Okay. And throw it down. No Skull distract, but we'll do it right there. And good. Wait, does this double hit? This will determine it right now. 16. How much damage is that? 59. So does she double hit or does she not double hit? She does not double hit. Okay, yeah, she's useless. But yeah, that does make her quite a bit weaker as well, the fact that she doesn't double hit. You think Guardians say it's a mix? Yeah, it's definitely a different wording on her. Let me see what the Stonehammer says on his ability. If it says 15 or both, like I want to compare what their wording says. Let me see. Let me go get her. Let me just go find a random team. Team slot 32. Let me go put her here. And Stonehammer, if I can type. Stonehammer. Okay. So, create 15 yellow and green gems. Create 15 red and brown gems. Yep. Its wording is no different. Yet it doesn't actually create 15 of both. It creates a mixture of both, whereas the exact same wording creates both 15 reds and 15 browns. So, yeah. Wait, does it say a mixture? Create 15 yellow and green gems. Yeah, on the Guardians it does. On her it doesn't. Or at least on this version it doesn't. I'm on 3.05. It could just be on the 3.05 and oops, I forgot. If I type in Guardians it won't come up. This is breaking injustice, I guess. The Guardians say it. It'll say a mixture. Create 15 gems, a mixture of blue and a chosen type. But these don't. Like her, it doesn't say mixture anywhere. So it just says 15 yellow and green. Same as Stonehammer, except it doesn't actually create 15. Stonehammer does. It creates 15 red and 15 brown. But she creates a mixture of 15 yellow and green. It doesn't actually say that though. Fail wordings. Why is it downloading? 0%. 100%. A quick download. Let's see. Oh yeah, that still happens too. I wonder if that's fixed or not. Probably not. That is gonna drive me crazy. Salty, are you still here? I'm pretty. Oh yeah, you are. There you are. Do you know if they're gonna fix this? Right now, I'm scrolling on YouTube, but it's scrolling in the game. When you scroll absolutely anywheres, it scrolls within the game of Gems of War. It doesn't matter what you're doing. You could be on a web page, you can be doing a completely different game while still having Gems of War active. You can be doing anything else. If you scroll anywheres, it scrolls within Gems of War on PC. Like right now, all this scrolling, I'm not active on Gems of War. Completely in a different tab looking at chat, and it still scrolls whenever I go through chat and literally anything that's not Gems of War. But yeah, really annoying. Anyways, where were we? Well, that's that team. Yeah, I'm still not a huge fan of them. Let's just go bring out the super ultra quick. I don't know what to call it, but oh good, we do have a free change. So you know what we're changing to? Death Knight class. Change for free. Change for free. We're doing it. Okay. Let's go bring out the. Oh wait, let's bring out the 4x speed. Gotta bring it out. Apply. Boom. PvP. He does have revive. That's gonna mess this up. Let's repick. There we go. Let's go for it. Okay. Now that we're doing this again, let's see if we can win in 20 seconds. I don't have a timer up, but we'll find out in a second. Oh, come on. The misclicks. The misclick fails. And the miss fails. Well, that's not going to be 20 seconds now. Well, let's take our time and go figure out what we need to do here then. Okay, so let's go and do this on red. One of them died already, so that's not actually a good thing, unfortunately. Let him poke on us. Or I guess it was. If it was Orion, he probably would have killed us right there. But there we go. Not enough mana, though we do have enough damage. So if we can just get that down on... Oh, I meant to do that on red. Okay, good. Click on red. And down it goes. Okay, well, that was kind of sloppy, but it worked. Now to do that a billion more times. No, just kidding. But yeah, if we do want to get high on PvP, we would need to do that a lot of times. Many, many times. If you're going to stop just this loop, you need to stop all the other loops. I know there's a lot of loops out there that are pretty broken. Is this the beta or the normal servers? With the rest of us. Oh no, this is the beta right now. Though this will be the normal servers within the next day to couple days. We will be getting the 3.05 patch. So that will be coming very soon, TM. Or that's the amount of time that Salty said. Very soon, TM. Let's see, is that enough damage already? Yeah, it is in this match. Wow, maybe I should just 2-trophy these things. That is a 1 cast kill. We don't even need, we just justice into that and it's already over. I love it. I'm never gonna get tired of this team. Until I get tired of this team. If I ever get tired of this team, I need to start doing 2 trophies and 1 trophies. These battles actually are a lot easier than doing the 3 trophies constantly. Particularly for this team because it's so flimsy. Where do we move? I'm wasting too much time figuring out where I want to move. The amount of time it takes me to decide one turn is like the amount of time that one battle takes. I might as well just retreat at that point. But we'll go get a purple mana. Purple mana again. It'll drain us. It's stunned though. We'll go do that. Somehow miss. So that is enough damage. And it's still stunned, so it didn't get to drain us. Perfect. And down it goes. You've been farming with that team to get your troops traded? Yeah, you can use it for that. Normally I don't use this for tradestone farming though. Hey, Demon Angel, he used to be in my guild. Interesting team he's using. Spam Famine. We'll have to take him out for that. Okay, so let's go throw this down. Quick, boom, cast, boom, turn, boom, and 1 cast kill. Oh no, I forgot the other one's HP. Fail. Now it's enough damage. That is not enough red. Now, oh, nope, still not enough red. 1 skull is enough though. There we go. No, that was a fail. Still goes down quick though. But yeah, if anyone else has any other teams you want me to do, let me know. Otherwise, I will be heading off for the night and probably going and doing the best teams to 3.0 video because if the patch is coming like literally right now, I do want to get that done. The main reason I actually do those videos is for archiving purposes as well, just so we know like what's actually good in every single version. That's one of the main reasons I also do those videos. I'll need to go and try to remember what all the teams are as well. I'll need to go through like everything that has been added since this version and just go over a good majority of them. But yeah, I will be doing that like right as we end this stream. And it should be up probably in several hours. Probably take a little while to upload. Don't wait up for it though, because it'll probably be like 4 or 5 hours from now by the time it actually gets uploaded. Bat, Elspeth, Purple Elemental, and what else? For what? Oh, what we're using right now is Crimson Bat, Sacrifice, Princess Elspeth, and Hero using the Death Knight class fully traded with any pure purple weapon is what this is. It's also the first team I'm showing in the best teams video because this is also usable in the current version. It's always usable. The only reason I've started using it more now is because with this much speed, it is absolutely insane. Also, we can just retreat whenever something like that happens. Doesn't even matter. We just go right back in and boom, we're ready. You can retreat during the enemy turn as well now in this version, so you don't have to wait around for like if you miss this ability, you can just restart the battle instantly, which makes it go a lot quicker than what it currently does. So yep, there we go. Go down again. How about on blue this time? And let's match. Oh, you almost got a Scion on this. That would have been horrible. But there we go. It gets a really high lose rate, but has such a quick win that it doesn't matter. You could have a 50% win rate and this would still be quicker than most other teams. And we could just do true trophies whenever we get tired of the threes. Yeah, no problem, Zach. If anyone else wants me to do anything, just let me know. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to end out the stream then and go do the best team video before they actually patch the game to not be version 3.0. So, there's not anything else. Go do that. Okay, why did we get no mana on him? There we go, Crimson Mat, and that's match. Oi, oi, oi. Stretch. Also, the redeem code below, the redeem code page is still a bit buggy, but because of that, if it is working for you, redeem code below is probably still active. Does a retreat count as a loss? Yes. Retreating does count as a lose. You will end up getting a lose if you retreat from a battle. It doesn't affect you in any negative way, though, other than losing your win streak. You don't actually lose any kind of resources or anything. Well, you do lose a little bit of PvP points, but it's such a minimal amount that it doesn't really matter that much. But yeah, you don't really lose anything for retreating for the most part. And I would definitely advise using it if you find that your battle's taking way too long. Normally, I like to play my battles out, but particularly with this new speed option, there really isn't much a need to, because any wasted time, like any battle that takes more than a few minutes as of next patch is going to be way too long of a battle. I think the average battle as of next patch will only take 1 minute, whereas currently the average battle, assuming all factors, is probably about 2.5 minutes to 3 minutes. But yeah, it definitely goes quite a bit quicker. Silly question, does the armor increase the courage Does the armor increase the courage increase with magic? Not quite sure what you're asking. Does the armor increase of courage increase with magic? Oh! Wait. Courage doesn't increase armor, though. You mean honor? Courage increases attack. But yeah, all the guardians increase their effectiveness of their ability based on magic. Some slightly less so than others. Generally, it's better to do it based on their boost ratio than it is to do it on magic. The only Guild Guardian that I believe, or Guild War Troop, or whatever they're called, yeah, Guild Guardian, that I believe is worth using with, magic increases humility. That's about the only one. Oh, what's this? Oh, is that the new patch already? That would be the new patch already, isn't it? Welcome to PC Mobile version 3.05. Well, that was quick. Well, there we go. It's already out. There we go. I commented on it. Well, 3.05 is already out. So what should I do about the best teams video then? Let's see. Also, I forgot to go save all the files. No! I'll need to ask the devs about that, as well as Salty. Because now that 3.05 is out, all of the in-game files I can't actually access anymore. So I would either need to find someone who already has them, ask the devs for it, or find some kind of other solution. Because the way that the game's set up right now, they don't have all of the PNG files within the files of the game. So I can't make thumbnails as easily and everything anymore. No, I forgot to save those too. I still have some saved as far as the in-game files. I just don't have the most recent build saved, which would have had everything for a while. Though, since I didn't, after this week, I won't have the images for everything. Is the Death Knight armor worth getting? Yes, the Death Knight armor is worth getting. If there's a different $50 armor... Wait, is there a different $50 armor? Let me go change to the normal version. Is it, like, literally out now? Because the change thingy was just posted. Let me go see. Okay. I need to go double check it. Oops, why did I cast it? Fail. I did not mean to cast it already. But we'll go and throw that out on the blues right there. Throw that out. Oh, you know what I could do? I wonder what would happen if I don't click update on my thing. Oh no, never mind. Steam auto updates, doesn't it? Fail. The fail of auto updating. Let's see. Bring that back.
Mana surge.
So there was going to be a new plan then. I just won't do the best teams video. I'll just do the quickest teams video. Change it up a bit. Okay. Well, technically 3.05 is officially out. Yay! Let me go and go on to the official version then, even though I'm pretty sure it's exactly what I'm on now, to be honest. Maybe just with some bug fixes, a little bit more. Let's just collect that and X out and claim our tribute. Let's see if it's actually possible for me to get on the normal version. Probably not. Let's see though. Let's go out, go over to properties, local files, browse local files, res, oh wait, what am I doing? That's not it. I'm going to like the graphic things and there's enough of graphics here. Let's see, where's the thing I was looking for? Not that, I meant to go to betas, go to the normal version. Why won't it let me click on the normal version? Normally it won't if it's active, but it's not active right now. Maybe I did it while it was still active. Let me see. Properties. Not letting me switch. There it is. Now it is. Opt out, close, and there is an update. Let's see. And it's auto downloading it. Fail. Well, let's just get it done. And off we go. So version 3.05, which we technically were already on, but let me go download the actual live version of it. And not the beta one. I wonder if this will make my quick link work for it now too. I had the little, what's it called? One of those little shortcut things set up, but for some reason it wasn't working with the Steam interface. I think it was because it was the beta version instead of the normal version. I didn't actually report it because of that, but hopefully the Steam interface still works. Because the way I had to do it before is if I didn't end up opening it directly through Steam, it didn't end up doing the Steam interface, which was very annoying. Cabarrus nerf. No. Oh, did they nerf Cabarrus? Oh, what did they do? I didn't even double check all of those. Let me go read over the changelog. Let me go see. So we're going to be covering this all a bunch later as well. But let me see. Apothecary reduced to 10 mana cost. Good. Barbarous is now an Urska due to the new kingdom that's coming on July 14th, I believe it was. Behemoth now gains 8 life. We already knew that. With the changes to oh yeah, Black Beast now dispels whoever it devours so it can function correctly. All the trolls now have a 3 regeneration instead of 1 and create 4 additional colors. Whoa, mana cost of Famine increased to 24. And Jinx replaced with Cursed. Oh, Famine just died. No, yes, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Famine is now useless. Or not useless, but less effective than it currently was. That's kind of funny. Famine used to be 24 mana cost, then he got lowered to 20, then 22, then 24. He's right back where he started. Famine's literally back at the mana cost where he started. Yeah, Famine did need that. I know what I'm going to use for my Guild War troops then, or Guild War teams, because I kind of needed Famine for that. Oh, maybe the Kabir's butt nerf will make it worth it, though. Gnoll. Change troop type from Wild Folk to War Gear. Change Grudge to Armored, and now gains a bunch more magic, and a bunch more magic. Okay, what does Kabir's now have? Chance to Devour has been reduced from 50% to 40%. Okay, that's good. Gate Guardian legendary trait, now only a 50% chance to summon. Okay, Warg is now dead as well. I mean, not Warg, Kerberos as well, so that's fun. That's great. Especially with the change they did to barriers, so no one's going to be running Kerberos Forest Guardian anymore. Ketris, Spell, oh yeah, Spell now also hits the adjacent enemies. We already knew about that. Ketris is actually usable now, instead of being useless. Rock Troll, all the trolls got their mana cost increased to 11. Plus they have the +4 and the regeneration thing. Oh, Scale Guard no longer has Empowered. It now has Swift. So you won't be able to do 4 times Scale Guard as a newer player. That's probably refundable though, most likely. Sea Troll, same changes. Savasi. Oh yeah, Savasi is now actually a tank. I forgot to go show that. But Savasi is now a tank now. Before it was kind of like an offensive kind of troop. Now it's an actual tank. So Savasi may be usable for the first time. He hasn't been usable. He was the first troop ever added. Like the first custom troop when they started doing custom events and like, you know, the normal event system that we know today. Savasi was the very, very, very first one they did, like very early December, like a couple of weeks after the game came out. And yeah, he was never used back then. He's still never used now. And that change may finally make him useful after like 2.5 years of being in the game. Urska Wanderer changed the troop type to an Urska. Wild Fang, now War Gear and a couple of those other things. Oh, and it now does bonus against yellows. Nice. Zephyrus now has that 10 times boost ratio. Base damage increased a little bit too. So Zephyrus will actually be like an epic now. And the entirety of the Groshnok Kingdom got changed. I already went over most of those earlier. Not going to go over them again. But we'll be doing a whole other video going over pretty much everything again. But yeah. Also, why isn't a Scale Guard on the troop refunds? I see Dark Song, Groshnok, Famine, and Kerberos. Also, I don't even have the game open right now. I'm just kind of going over all the changes, but let me go bring that up. And this should be the live actual... Oops, it's on full screen right now. It probably looks weird. Let me go change that real quick. Oh, wait. This isn't... Wait, is it 3.05? Why does it look all different? I'm confused. I am confused. Maybe it didn't download? There's an easy way to check. Is Famine nerfed? If I can type. Is Famine nerfed? No. Hey, I'm on 3.0. Oh, sweet. I'm on 3.0. I can still do the best teams at 3.0. This is just 3.0. Why did it not download? That was weird. I'm somehow on 3.0 version. Anyways. Yeah. Well, I might as well do the best teams at 3.0 video while we're still here. Let's see. I don't know why it didn't download. That's weird. That is odd. Anyways. Well, there we go. Well. Oh, it's not live yet? Oh, it's just a live thing. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You're just so you're taunting us with the change log, but you didn't actually give us the update. Okay. Can you check your guild statues? It's went from max to 20. What do you mean? Guild statues, basically what happened with them. Oh, I can't even get into my guild right now. Our servers are experiencing difficulties. We're currently investigating the problem. Well, there we go. Fail. So I can't even get into my guild right now. Let's see. Let's try that again. Oh, I still have it on full screen right now. It probably still looks weird, doesn't it? Let me go and unfull screen it. There we go. My bad. Okay, there we go. Should look fine now. What does now available for refund mean? It means you can get back all of the trait stones and souls that you put into them for free. You get 100% of it back. That's basically what troop refunds mean. They do it for whenever troops get nerfed, generally. What was I about to do? Oh yeah, someone asked about the guild guardian thingies. Basically with these, they go up to level 100 as far as their resources, and up to level 200 for their max level. As far as this category, or there's basically 3 categories to them that end up getting increased. The extra bonus stats that you get every single week, this ends up getting increased based on you having the actual task done. If you do 12 tasks within each one of these 6 little categories, you'll end up getting those stats, and if you do all of them, you get legendary tasks, which is what you see there. As far as the middle category here, this goes up to level 100, and it caps out of there and gives extra resources at every single interval. I believe these are like 10% intervals for 5% or something. This one is a 50 level interval, and these have small intervals in which they keep increasing by a little bit. This one's every level 10 levels, and this one stops increasing at level 100. And then the only other thing that increases on them is the mastery increase, which goes all the way to 200. Though really at level 100, that's where you get the good majority of the value, because mastery doesn't really make too big of a difference. Not to mention at level 100, you also get the maximum bonus for the Guild Wars as well, which is the 50% once you hit level 100 Guild Guardian things. Can we see your guild tasks? What do you mean? All that is there is a legendary task. I can go complete a legendary task real quick. That's going to be a lot of gold to give in 1 week, but I don't see why not. But yeah, this is a legendary task. Everyone contributes to it, gives it to everyone in the guild, and it just gives you a bunch of random valuable stuff. And not really too good. It's not really worth the value for the most part. As you can see right there, from doing that, we end up getting 60 gems, 2 event keys, and 4 gems. But do keep in mind, literally everyone in the guild gets that, not just us. So even though that costs us a ridiculously large amount of resources, 29 people also ended up getting those same amounts of resources. Oh, your Paragon, help. I end up setting this to my defend team so far. It's working out pretty well. Given everything that's being nerfed, nothing in here got nerfed other than Death, because I believe Death Mark got nerfed. So you can pretty much do this pretty well with Orion this week, and it'll basically be nice. Well, Bone Dragon got nerfed, but he's still decent for scroll spamming. But yeah, you can end up trying this. So far, I have a pretty nice win rate with it. Though I don't know what its win rate will be once Death gets nerfed, because Death did get nerfed next patch as well. It doesn't actually say it directly underneath Death, like, hey, Death is now useless. No, she's not useless. But what it does do is the 3.05 patch is modifying the Death Mark to have a 1-turn delay. Let me go see if I can do Death Mark search. Yeah, Death Mark. General spell effect changes. Death Mark will now no longer activate on the first turn, which basically means every single time Death reapplies its Death Marks, it's basically making the enemy team immune for 1 turn. So the AI would probably be pretty done with that, though single Death would still be pretty powerful, just nowhere near as powerful as he already was, because he can't get 1-turn deaths anymore. Also, Barrier now blocks against Devour, with the exclusion of Kraken, since Kraken does its damage and then does the Devour. But with things against like Cabarrus and stuff like that, there's pretty much no point in using the Forest Guardian Cabarrus team anymore. No point in using Famine Death combo for the most part. So yeah, something else like this maybe end up working better. Use this Queen Aurora's barriers and stuff. Orion's huge this week, and Bone Dragon will give it to skulls, and you just go from there. Also, I have it on double purple banner, which you can't see because that's still bugged visually. But yeah, okay. Anyone else have any other questions or anything? Otherwise, I will do the best teams of 3.0 video, assuming we will have enough time. I'm not quite sure if we'll have enough time. Not quite sure, but I am going to try to record that, and hopefully we'll get it out. Like, literally, as soon as I stop talking right now, I'm probably going to start recording that and see what we can do with that. What's an Orion? The legendary thing. This guy, Orion. He has 50% this week. He's also in the event key drop pool. Normally on general weeks, he's actually pretty bad. The only reason he's good on 50% weeks is because of how much higher his attack is. And this combined with his true shot is enough with a Stargazer to one-shot your enemies, generally. And that's the only reason why Orion is good this week. On normal weeks, he's actually pretty bad and not really worth having. But on this 1 week, this only week in, like, there's only like 2 weeks out of the entire year he's actually good. But yeah, if True Shot was ever raised to 100%, he'd be insanely, ridiculously good. But in his current state, he's kind of just average until he gets like 50%. But anyways, I'm going to be heading off for night, everyone. Hope you all have a wonderful week. I will be covering everything with 3.05. And if it does indeed come out tonight, which it seems it will be based on everything, I will be going over and probably streaming it a bunch tomorrow and kind of messing around with stuff. So yeah, we'll be doing that tomorrow. And I don't know if I'm going to be doing the nighttime stream tomorrow. I think I'm just going to be doing a very long one during the day. Because after that, I'm probably going to want to relax for a little bit. But yeah, we'll probably go for about 8 hours during the day, I think, tomorrow. Not quite sure specifically what time I'm going to be starting. Pretty much just when I wake up and get situated and all that. We'll probably just go and get into it. Anyways, good night, everyone. See you all later. Hope you all have fun in 3.05 since I'll probably be asleep when it actually goes live. But yeah, definitely put on that 4x speed. This code still doesn't work. I unfortunately have no control over that. Salty and the devs will probably situate that eventually, though they're probably preoccupied with the 3.05 launch, so not quite sure if we'll have them ready for tomorrow. Some people still said that they were able to redeem it, so maybe we'll just need to get one person tomorrow to redeem it for all of us, or at least everyone that wants it. But anyways, have a good night, everyone. See y'all later. Have fun with version 3.05, and yeah. Yeah, good night. Closures. And, oops, if I can actually click the button. Well, have a good night, everyone. See you later. Oh, is the website broken? Yes, the website's broken right now. Is the download live already? Wow. So yeah, 3.05 might already be out. If it is out before I can do the 3.0 video, I'll just do probably the quickest videos to use under 4x speed. But anyways, yeah, also leave a like if you enjoyed. Really helps out a lot. Anyways, be back later with all the other content. See y'all later. Goodbye.